Hello. Hello. Good to see all of you. Happy Saturday. I do not have a Sarah with me yet because I have so much of chat to read up on. Y'all were yapping. Y'all were yip yapping and I'm here for it. But hello, welcome. Appreciate you all being here. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Where the fuck did the weekend go? I have no idea. I did things today, but as like some other neurodivergent content creators or people have said, even though you do all of the things, it feels like you've done nothing. It feels like you can't be accomplished at the end of a day. It doesn't feel like it. Proud of you. Thanks. Boop. I boop Sarah. Love a good yap session. I mean, y'all could continue yapping as I catch up on said yapping. I have five guys, but they forgot your milkshakes? Oh no, that's tragic. Request a refund, please and thank you. Hi, Sarah. Hi. You're not Sarah. You're Susie. My brain stopped functioning. It's fine. Hi, Susie. Hi, Anna. Hi, Combat. Susie been here for 45 months, almost a whole year. Ooh, so close. So close to the math on that one, Chief. Hi, Ray. You're sucked deep into RE9. And again, this is a spoiler-free zone for RE9 because the game literally just came out yesterday. The only thing we will say is Leon. Thank you, women of Capcom. Chef's kiss for Mr. Leon Kennedy. Mr. Leon Dilf Kennedy. His middle name is not Scott anymore, it's Dilf. I don't make the rules. You're so tired and bored. Oh no. Well, hopefully I can help with some of the boredom now that you're here. You get to vibe. That's the perk. But I'm sorry that you're tired. And thank you for the 5 stream streak, Von Zeeks. Yes, we're gonna get Von Zeeks today, I think. Once we pull Sarah in here, I'm gonna be like, hey, what the fuck happened last time? Because I don't remember, actually. I'm great and terrible. Oh no. Terrible because I'm working on our code homework all day. Great because it's going mostly well. And also I got a ribeye for super stupid cheap salting in the fridge for later. Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna be tasty. I love that for you. I am for once living and feeling great. Yay! Also love that for you. I haven't had steak in so long. Maybe that's what I'll make tomorrow for dinner. Excuse me. Played a lot of Peak today. In between cleaning the apartment, I got a lot of achievements. Ooh, very nice. Curious how much you got your ribeye for because fuck yeah, savor every taste of that delicious meat, but also look after yourself from working too hard. Beat the game once this week. Nice. I have yet to play Peak. I'll probably play it eventually. $11 for almost a pound.
Happy birthday.
Is that a James? I don't see it on the side here. I'm assuming it's James. Yes, it's James. James, I love you and I appreciate you. How are you? How did you enjoy the Pokemon Direct? I saw your post in your Discord. What are your thoughts and feelings on the Pokemon Direct? $11 for almost a pound, which is insane. Still expensive technically, but I wanted a nice dinner today. That's valid. That's very valid. Me getting nice dinner for myself is like either getting like an expensive cut of like beef or sushi. That's my expensive. Also, I'm pretty sure I turned closed captions on. I did. Okay. Are you cooking anything with the ribeye? I'm assuming you're cooking something with the ribeye, right? Please indulge my fantasy of like what a good steak dinner is right now, because now I really want a steak dinner. What are you cooking with it? I mostly played for achievements like eat all 9 poisonous mushrooms or equip enough balloons to float, etc. That's fair. Yeah. I need to, once I'm through, I think this week with not the convention, so it's a pop-up event, then I think I should be good to like go back to other games. Maybe. Maybe. Depends. Ça dépend. I'm counting, but I'm now like at 45 out of 54. Nice. You're almost there. Almost there. Looking forward to it. Planning a butter and garlic based, which is in the pan too. I love my burnt crunchy bits. I love that for you. That also sounds really delicious. Hi, Julie. Welcome. I'm glad you clawed your way out of Resident Evil to join us. And again, this is a spoiler-free zone for Resident Evil 9 Requiem, or if you were younger me, Requiem is how I pronounced Requiem when I was a child. So the only spoiler we will give, or the only thing we'll say, is Leon. That's it. Leon. The end. That's the entirety of Requiem. That's it. Mary, happy to see you in discomfort. I'm sorry to hear. I wish you not be in discomfort. Can I offer you a dumb face crown in these trying times? Just look at him. Very dumb face. But he's our dumb face. And we love him for that. No thoughts, only Leon. I want to get back into making loom bracelets. It was probably my first hyperfixation. Yeah, it's so fun. I made more. Because I had to. I made all of the designs of all I wanted to sell, but now I'm just making extra because I don't think, like, at in-person events, I don't know what's going to sell, and like my biggest fear is that I'm gonna run out, and so I'm like, I don't want to run out. This is Silas's second myth design, so it's got like a black trim with some red and some gold. I know it doesn't autofocus, because if this camera autofocused, it would drive me absolutely nuts every time it does. Garlic, not fresh, but if you can make it here in the next hour, you're welcome to some. I will grab you. I will grab Susie, and we'll be on our way to your place. Next month it will be nearly a year again. Women of Capcom feeding us so well. May only good things happen to the women of Capcom. Right. Yes, so what? I remember what happened. Sarah on her end just like clicky clacking, like go to Gray's last Great Ace Attorney stream and figure it out. Think we killed the judge, the jury, and Sholmes? Not sure though. Susie, can you pin that for me? Because that's actually kind of hilarious. Or one of the mods. Goes to YouTube. James, hope you're well. I mean, whew, my thoughts are in that post. Oh, okay. I didn't actually watch the video because I was in Daydream Land, so I didn't actually watch the video. But I saw it and I was like, ooh, that's a thing. That is a thing, and James did a thing, and James still needs his internet fixed. So, is that a James? I remember Sholmes showed up and saved our ass. Yeah, that is true. Can I actually say what's in the direct or not? Yes, you can talk about the direct. That's fine. Yeah, if you want to talk about the direct, because the direct's been out for a couple days, that's fine. And it's literally only like 20 minutes long, so you're fine. Expensive dinner for me is Five Guys. That's also a valid point, because Five Guys is super fucking expensive, and I low-key want a patty melt. I might be able to get one tomorrow. I think they're open on Sundays. Maybe I'll do that for dinner tomorrow. I don't know. I've been really good about not ordering takeout or delivery recently. And then now, like this last week and a half, I've been like, takeout all the time. And I'm like, stop it. You're better than this. A whole Five Guys at once. Such a funny restaurant name to me. No, you're fair. That's fine. That's valid. I think I have curly fries in the freezer, plus I'll probably toss some onions in the pan, and of course a hard cider. Nice. Onions with steak. My go-to. That is my go-to. I love the announcement of Gen 10, and the water starter is a precious gecko. I'm already making a lizard emote, more so for myself, that's fair. Pokemon UK made a post saying its name is Gekwa with the nail painting emoji. I love that. I watched without sound a little bit of the Gen 10 trailer. When I say Gen 10, I instantly think Ben 10. I'm sorry, my brain cannot not make that correlation because of like the alliteration of the name. I think I mentioned this yesterday or maybe on Thursday, I don't remember. I will believe it when I see it in terms of quality and graphics. I will believe it when I see it if the game runs well and all of that stuff. But I'm not in the market to buy a new console. I mean, to be fair, I have until 2027 if I wanted to play Gen 10, which I might. Legends of the Ages just didn't hit for me. Like, the graphics didn't look that great. And I really liked Legends Arceus. Like, Legends Arceus is the GOAT. Okay? Like, that one's my favorite. So, I think I'll believe it when I see it. And also, there's not a lot of games on the Switch, too, that I'm, like, interested in, you know? Like, a lot of the games I can either play on my Switch or I could play on PC. So, is the Pokapia one on Switch? One? Pokemon Pokapia. Oh, that's actually coming out soon. And only for the Nintendo Switch 2. That makes me kind of sad. Damn. I was really hoping it would be... I was really hoping it would be also on Switch 1, but I guess not. Quite honestly, because, I mean, it's my autism. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I just don't have money right now to buy a new console, especially when there's so few games on it that I actively want to play. Tomodachi Life is either going to make me go into debt to buying a Switch 2 or make me save to buy one. First of all, please don't go into debt. Please don't go into debt. Please don't do that. I don't condone that. Please don't do that. No game is worth it to go into debt. Like, no, don't do that, please. I think, okay, so this will probably get me to buy a Switch 2. If Pokapia is on it, well, Pokapia is going to be on it. If Winds and Waves look decent, like, it comes out and it's decent, like, if it's decent quality, and then Tomodachi Life, and then the new Professor Layton game, or any remasters of the old Professor Layton games, that's the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse for me. I think that would be enough to convince me to get a Switch 2. Because, like, I haven't touched my actual Switch in years. Years, chat. It'll be the test subject said test subject is biased. Are you gonna play Pokapia? I'm assuming you are. Or no, you may be referring to my prior statement of, like, you playing, you're going to play Winds and Waves. There's nothing only on the Switch 2 I absolutely have to have. Right, exactly. Seriousness, I don't dare to go into debt because I gotta pay my bank back. Right, exactly. Yeah, don't do that. Make the bank work for you. Do I know how to do that? No. I don't know how to do that. I'm still learning how to do that. Like, dedicating the year to saving up for it. That's fair. Yeah. I have some larger expenses coming up within the next few months that I have to get through first before I could be able to put money aside for a Switch 2. And also, like, I guess, like, also the concern is, like, if you have to wait to buy a Switch 2, then how much more expensive is it going to be buying it later than buying it now? Because of the increasing costs of RAM and GPUs. So, like, what's going to be the better investment? Like, do you buy it now before the prices go up? Or do you wait and take the gamble? Excuse me. Or make the bank my bitch. Make bank work for you by being a billionaire. Bet. I wish I could be a billionaire just by you saying that I'm going to be a billionaire. I wish. I really wish. Winds and Waves, but I'd love to play Pocapia. The building seems like it would be up to your imagination. It seems like a so much more chill version of Stardew Valley. Because Stardew Valley, and we talked a little bit about this yesterday, the day before. Stardew Valley, for me, the time anxiety is what ruins it for me. It ruins the vibe. That's why I really liked Wildflowers a lot. I loved Wildflowers. And I'm really, really excited for their next installment of their game series, Wild Society. That one's going to be really, really fun. I'm really, really excited for it. But that's why I don't like Stardew. Even though the graphics are really cute, the music's okay. I've listened to the soundtrack. The music's, like, okay-ish. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's got some bops in there. But I just can't, like, if there's an option to just turn off time, then that would be great. That would be perfect. But there isn't. So. Oh, pardon me. I wish I could convert the money I have on Animal Crossing to actual money. Me? In Cyberpunk. It's why I like Palia. I've never played Palia. I don't know if I have. No, I don't have Palia. I have... Oh, shit. What was the other one? Coral Island. I played that a couple years ago. I kind of liked that one. I might go back to it at some point. V being an actual millionaire, maybe billionaire. Right? Right? Also V. Like, I just love him. I love my V. I love him. The little sweetie cutie patootie. If I convert the money I have in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that would be a dream. He's definitely a billionaire. Just V. Fields is also good, but I've yet to play their last couple games. Last couple updates. Oh, Fields of Mystria. Okay. Goosetown really likes Fields of Mystria. That's one of, like, his go-to, like, cozy games for his streams. He loves that game. I hope he's doing well. I haven't heard from him in a hot minute. I hope he's doing okay. I wonder if he's playing Resident Evil 9. I know he's a huge Silent Hill fan. I don't know if he's a Resident Evil fan. He might be, though. Not sure. Million's an ancient Greece currency in that game. Now you have to convert it. You have to convert it to modern currency and see what happens. It might only be worth like $30. Who knows? All right, chat. I think we're done most of the yapping, but bloop bloop. Let me first show you the schedule for this week, which I think some of y'all saw my Discord announcement as my headset decided to turn off. Monday, Ignorance is Strength. Orwell. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be Big Brother. Tuesday, we're gonna Hollow the Knights, chat. I'm a little scared. My Steam is like, hey, you should maybe play this game next. And then ignore what I have for Friday, because I actually don't know what I'm doing on Friday. So Sarah, please don't freak out that Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is on Friday at 6 o'clock. I don't know what I'm doing Friday yet, because I can't do Saturday. So that's why Ace Attorney is there. Because I just didn't know what to put there. So I was just like, I'll just keep it here. We're gonna do a stream. Do I know of what yet? No. No. Take the night out to dinner first before hollowing them out. Yeah, I'm a little scared. I'm not great at side scrollers, so we might have to bust out a controller. Good news, this weekend is my last week for work. I'm not more excited about this because I already know that information. So, like, that's I'm not like, oh my god, congratulations, because, like, he already told me that information. So my brain's like, oh yeah, like I knew that already. But yeah, we could figure it out. Yeah, I thought about that of like, oh, like Sarah may be able to, but like let's get through today first and then go from there. If you're able to, we can do Great Ace next Friday if you wanted to, but literally no pressure. I'm fine picking up another game. All right. Let's yoink Sarah in here. First let's get Great Ace up on a screen. Maybe existing. It's been a hot second, y'all. It's been like since early February since we've played. It's been a hot minute. Also, happy almost March. And I hope I've ruined your day with that information. How is the night being hollow? Pat, pat. Alright, let's get Lacera in here. Lacera Fim. Hello? Hello? We have a Sarah chat. Oh no, don't shrink me. How rude. No, that's fair. That's valid. Carry on. That's fair. How do I ban streamer? You can't. You can't. Oh shit, we can't, hold on, they can't hear you. It's not you, it's me. It's me. Hey Discord. Hey Discord. Hey Discord, can you like be my friend? There we go. Okay, try now.
Just trying now.
There we go. Yeah, I have one capture thing for Discord, so anytime I have like someone different on stream, I have to toggle it to like specifically like our location. So like our DMs or like the other person's DMs to pick up the audio. So it's not like Discord as an entire application, it's just whatever channel is coming, the audio is coming from.
That's weird.
It's the beta thing on OBS where you can pick up individual audio from each different application. So I could just toggle Discord on and off as needed. So it usually pulls for a specific browser window, or a specific window on my desktop.
Okay. Complicated audio.
Yeah. Makes everything so much better. So like I can turn your audio up and down without having to turn the game audio up and down.
Oh, yeah, that would be useful.
Yeah, because they're separate tracks.
Also, it's probably better because that means that it doesn't catch your audio in two separate locations.
Yeah, that is true. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I am quitting my job, and Monday's gonna be my last day, which basically means the day after next. I have 2 more shifts essentially, and then I'm done.
Nice. Do you know what's next? And the answer can be no, that's okay.
Going somewhere else.
Like, physically?
Yep.
Well, like, yes, physically. But, like, I mean, like, relocation physically.
Yeah, essentially like moving somewhere else, hopefully.
Nice. Where are you hoping to move to? Or are you kind of open?
Australia.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Going to be putting in for visa and see how that goes.
Nice. Love that for you. So we better finish Great Ace before then.
We still have plenty of time to finish Great Ace, I think, before, because it takes some
I mean,
time
at this rate,
yeah,
might be another 6 months. If I keep canceling like every other.
We're gonna have to get on the plane.
I keep canceling every other Saturday.
Yeah, it's okay. We're pretty close, according to the.
Yeah, we're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Finally, we're getting there. There's a light at the end of this very fucking long tunnel, I promise.
I'm on the same page where we get the verdict, so that's a good sign.
Huh, okay. And then Susie and James are talking about Elden Ring in chat, which the chat did make me play Elden Ring for 2 streams, and then I promptly quit. Maybe I'll go back to it. I don't know. It's just not my vibe of a game, personally.
That's fair. I've played a little bit of Dark Souls, the first one originally, because essentially it was because I wanted to see what it was like, because a friend of mine had played it and like really enjoyed the series. So it's like trying to find a way to connect with them via that way.
Right. Yeah, so Sarah, did you do your homework? Do you remember what we're doing in the game? Because I don't.
Last I remember, they were about to call session. He was about to call session, but then we were able to get him to look very, very weird if he didn't do that, and they have a lot of like political repercussions. And then there was this ring, and I believe one of the issues was that
the one ring to rule them all.
Yeah, and
throw it into the throw it into the volcano, right? That's the plot of Lord of the Rings, right? Speaking as someone who's never seen Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's totally how it is. Throw the ring into the fire, and nobody does it because everyone likes the ring because it's like really expensive or something. That's how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ring essentially that was like looks really sharp and scratchy was recovered, and
because like he swallowed it.
That's what they're claiming.
They're claiming he swallowed it. And
but that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Which wouldn't make sense because like there would have been lacerations on the inside of the throat from him swallowing it because of like how sharp it is.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. And so people are like,
and fucking Strongheart was freaking out of like, there was only 2 people, and we're like, nah, man, there was a 3rd person that you didn't kill because you didn't know about them.
They didn't have their name on the paperwork.
Oh yeah, because I imagine this is all gearing up to calling Mikitoba to the stand, and Strongheart is trying to not have that happen. I think, if I recall correctly, because of
Mikitoba was on the stand.
Oh yeah, Mikitoba is on the stand
with Gory, the crow lady.
Oh yeah, with Gory, and I think Von Zeeks is there.
Yeah, Von Zeeks was there. And Von Zeeks was under the impression that this was like true evidence that was actually found, and
that it wasn't planted.
He's very radicalized and upset that this is maybe not.
Oh yeah,
true
okay,
evidence.
so we stopped in the middle of this testimony. We didn't finish it.
Gotcha.
Okay, that makes sense. I think we're all on the same page now. And as a reminder, chat, y'all are pretty good with no spoilers. No spoilers, no backseating, no hinty hints, nothing of that. I don't know why the fuck Wilson is talking. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm assuming this is some sort of flashback sequence of like Mikitoba recounting what happened, because conveniently, when the ring was found, Mikitoba had looked away. He was grabbing another scalpel for Wilson doing the actual autopsy. So conveniently, like, it also sounds like the ring was like already pretty clean. Like, that would be also suspicious of like, if you just pulled this out of this man's stomach, like, it would not be clean.
I find it kind of funny that this like entire bit of why Mikitoba survived the not being assassinated bit was mostly just because somebody was probably being a bit racist and claiming other people's work and didn't put their name on the paperwork.
Yeah. Oi, Governor, look at this shit. That was a very curious ring to find in a man's stomach, wouldn't you say? You could take Mikitoba, because I'm assuming this is like a flashback that we haven't actually heard yet.
But isn't that rather peculiar, Dr. Wilson?
What's that now, Mikitoba?
Well, if he saw the ring of that size with those sharp metal claws, that is Surely you'd expect to see damage to the throat and esophagus. Torn mucous membranes at the very least.
So you're saying nonsense. Doctor, oh no. Chat, I have a feeling we're gonna see some racism here in a second here, or like some power dynamic shit going on. Dr. Mikotoba, may I remind you that I have vastly more experience than you. Okay, or more experience power dynamic, but like also like I think there's a tinge of racism happening underneath.
I'm terribly sorry. I guess I must have realized that your years of experience could just somehow, without actually explaining how that works, just fix the problem.
What a way to dodge the question.
Did you know that 2 + 2 is 4? It's like, yes, but did you know that the multiplication of 2 times 2 is actually also 4?
4. What can I say except you're racist? Has been in my head for the last week. I love that. The floor is floor. They rolled a 1 on perception. I could think of plenty of ways to explain why no injuries would be seen. Start listing them then.
And?
Yeah? Care to share with the class, sir? Sharing is caring. I hope you know that. No, let's say this. The victim would appear to have ingested the item as of evidence to identify his
Let's say this. Wilson be like, these are my alternative facts.
My alternative facts. No. Oh god. And 2 to the power of 2 is also 4. That is very fair. That is very, very fair. Nice fanfic, Wilson. Because I say so clause at its best. Very true, Julie. Very, very true. Go ahead, write it down, write it down. It's the fucking SpongeBob and Patrick meme. Write that down, write that down.
The worst part about this is that I know that Wilson's gonna put his name on it, even though he's not the one that wrote it. And that's like, God.
Well, maybe because he knows, like, oh, like, I'm gonna be the one, like, I did this.
Yeah, it's just, I hate people claiming other people's work. It feels...
yeah.
ridiculous. So I was right. Dr. Wilson deliberately fabricated the results of the autopsy to implicate my father.
I'm disappointed, Counsel. That argument is nothing more than speculation.
What?
Again, we go back to the phase of Kazuma can't do shit in this trial. He is on autopilot. Nothing can stop him now.
Like, Cosmo, who took over the stand for you? Like, is this an imposter?
Is it an impasta salad? Maybe I'll get okay, actually, chat, we're making my to-do list for grocery shopping tomorrow. I'm getting pasta salad. That's happening. Pasta, salad. What else do I need from the store, chat? I need something else. With cheese? I mean, I'm gonna get a pre-made one to be melted in the microwave? No. I already have cheese, regardless. Also, depending on the pasta salad, there might already be lumps of mozzarella in there. Oh, Costco makes a really good tortellini salad. I don't have a Costco card anymore.
What happened?
I was on my dad's plan.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure the card's expired.
Gotcha.
And I haven't spoken to him in like 10 months, so.
Yeah.
He still owes me $6,000.
Dad,
a small loan of $6,000.
Could I have some 6K and Costco?
No, I'd rather have that and like just money in the bank account.
Sorry for that. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Chad, there was something else I wanted at the store and I can't remember.
Something to drink or something to eat?
Something, it was food. I don't get things to drink from the store. I just drink water. Steak? I have steaks I could de-thaw, though. Behind the 5 billion frozen foods I got. Chicken nuggies. Nuggies. Please, I beg. I have so much Chick-fil-A sauce and no nuggies to go
It's
with
hard to
it.
get good, like, quality chicken nuggets, in my opinion.
Dude, I get Butcher Box, which is like one of those like like they ship like frozen meat to your door, that type of subscription service, but I don't get it that often. But like their gluten-free chicken nuggets, the bomb. God tier. They're so fucking good. They just get like the perfect crisp on them when you cook them. Like top tier. Ideal. I hate that I can't buy the chicken nuggets on their own instead of having to get the entire fucking box. I just want the nuggies at this point. Just give me the nuggies. There's also another type of gluten-free chicken nugget that I really like. I don't remember the brand though. Deep fried chicken nuggets that are battered and not breaded taste so fucking good. Susie, I don't have a deep fryer though. Sadly, my apartment does not come with one.
I have an air fryer.
I would get an air fryer or like a slow cooker, but I don't have counter space. Like that's the big thing. I don't have counter space for it. Oh, rude. I'm sorry. Sorry. Not my fault. I just live here. Excuse me. Dr. Wilson was Britain's leading authority on forensic science and autopsy work. By whose standards, sir? Who appointed them, I wonder? There is no scientific basis on which to doubt the man's expert opinion. Considering he didn't actually give us a reason, though, has me a little suspicious, though.
Man, do I love speaking for the dead. Pardon the interruption, my lord, but
Yeah, please call him out, sir.
damage to the mucous membrane of the throat is usually identified in the living subjects. Keep trying to find his fucking voice.
Using a device called an endoscope, recently demonstrated in practical use in France. I want one. The government can pay.
Damn right they're gonna fucking pay, Gory. Anytime that you have a choice between you paying for something or someone else paying for something, you always go with the second option. Always get someone else to pay for it. That's what I tell my students all the time. If you're gonna go to grad school, like, great, love that for you. However, go find a job that's gonna pay for your grad school, though. Go find a job that's gonna help pay for grad school, because why should you get more educated on your dime if your job can pay for it? Or at least pay for some of it. To the best of your ability. Not every job is gonna have tuition remission benefits, but a good amount do, depending on what you're trying to get higher education in. So, who let her in with the knives? She's the coroner. She's allowed. This is her gimmick. This is her thing. We've just accepted it at this point.
Hold of you to assume that she basically would allow them to take them away.
You know how like they say like a sword is an extension of your body, like when you're wielding a sword? That's her with the knives. They're extensions of her body. So she's like, you can't take them. These are my body autonomy.
The worst part is that these aren't like surgical scalpels. This is like a steak knife and a butcher knife.
Right. I mean, I can imagine from the game design perspective of like, it needs to be something big enough that seems like pretty unruly to bring into court, even if it's like impractical for like actually like doing an autopsy for.
It's like, it's pretty practical to me if I'm gonna be putting them to pieces.
Right. Funny how Wilson died in Japan in the assassin exchange and can't speak for himself. Funny! Very funny. This is their thing. Yes, sharp objects in the courtroom that can be used to murder people.
I feel like this case would have been brought up earlier if Maya or Mia Faye were involved.
Right? Cosmo took that saying too seriously and left his tip in another man's chest.
Oh no.
Quick, I'm gonna Google how do I ban a moderator.
You can't just leave your tip in people. You have to ask them first.
I don't think so. And Dr. Gory. Rest assured that your removal of evidence from the stores without permission will not go unpunished.
Okay.
Okay, Grandpa. Okay, let's get you into the home now, alright?
Try me, bitch.
We open up the dead to find the truth.
I beg your pardon.
Big motherfucker.
It's been an honor, Chad. Bands into the nose. But Mama, she chose to stitch her corpses up with all her secrets inside.
Oh, man.
Huh. That's wrong.
Why is it that the one that's more wanting to tear people up, the more, like, morally right one?
Yeah, right?
How did this happen?
Dr. Gory, it's looking as though she's chosen to walk a different path to her mama. Mama, we all go to hell.
Just kill the man.
We both thought of completely different songs there.
It's because that song I'm thinking of has him go, Mama. Like, really, like, yes, the ring.
Everyone, behold, husband. Behold, behold. Behold in him. Sorry, I have My Chemical Romance brain thought. My thought. My bad.
What about the ring?
It's the one ring to rule them all. We need to go find it and put it into a volcano, okay?
It's the one cock ring to rule them all. I just remembered something. An earlier incident.
What incident?
The mother. The one I recounted to you before about the memory I have.
Oh, is this his, like, the memory of, like, the attack prior to the murder? Where Genshin protected him?
Of Genshin Impact Kasogi saving my life. What? My father saved your life? Didn't he already know this?
I feel like he just had amnesia again. I feel like he's just being like, you know how like normally in Ace Attorney games, or like I guess normally in visual novels, like your character is normally the very reactory character of like repeating like the important dialogue that's like to kind of nail home to the player of like, ooh, this is important, you need to remember this type of thing, or like to provide exclamation of like, what? That's crazy. That's normally Runo. It's now Kazuma. Like, Kazuma has become that character, like the very reactionary character to what is happening, instead of
definitely say he's
Runo.
reactionary for certain.
Kazuma's just buffering. Just entered Amnesia Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, right?
Kazuma just feels weird.
We don't need to reread this. Something foggy night. We're walking down some back street with the Backstreet Boys, maybe? Perhaps?
Time.
Sudden. Don't make a peep, you're coming with us, blah 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 blah. Look at his little face!
Don't worry, Daddy will protect you.
This young Von Zeke's just my whole heart. Like, just look at him. Been really funny if Genshin just pulled a Genji Overwatch and just did like a deflect. Boom, headshot.
Makes zero sense, but it looks really cool.
Right?
the next thing I knew, there was silence all around. Because it couldn't just be in front of me. Genshin lay on the cobbled street. Blood was seeping from his left hand. He shielded me. He was very poor at it. It was on the ring finger of his left hand that he used to wear that ring. And it was no longer holding that ring.
Are you saying?
I always believed those thugs were after me. But now, I'm starting to question if perhaps I wasn't the intended target after all. Oh wait, what? Genshin was arrested 2 days after that attack. And in that short interval, the decisive evidence needed to indicate him was miraculously found, and I didn't question
So
about the
somehow, I guess somehow, maybe when the shot was fired and gone into his hand, the ring came off? Like they somehow
what I'm
played
guessing.
swapsies and got the ring?
I'm guessing whenever they shot him and then he like got some type of shock and that knocked him out, they took the ring.
Oh yeah, because Von Zeus would have been too scared to probably like notice or do anything, or to really notice them fucking with the body.
Maybe
Not
he
in that
fainted.
sense, chat. Not in that
Maybe.
sense.
maybe he just fainted from the experience or something.
Can someone upgrade Cosmo from Windows 98 to Windows 10? Uninstall Internet Explorer 2? I want
I
to
do
wrap
believe
young
that-
Von
what-
Zeus in a blanket and kiss his forehead. Right?
I would actually believe that he never really thought too much about the ring being evidence. He was using it.
Right. It's a miracle I found the It's a miracle I found the proof I needed, right? You mean the ring was stolen from him? You think that's what those thugs were after that night? They weren't preparing for a sword to come to a gunfight. Okay, is this him rebooting? Is this his blue screen of death right now?
Oh, you pathetic coward.
Who are you calling a coward, Pipsqueak?
You bitch. You expect me to believe that you weren't involved?
Cosmo, come on, man. How many times do we have to tell you this lesson, old man?
What do you mean by that? It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who took it. You stole my father's ring. Oh my
Oh my God.
Cosmo! Cosmo!
Cosmo, I'm gonna whack you with my tarot deck right now, because that's the closest thing I have to, like, a physical weapon. To, like, smack you over the head. Sir, come on. He's so blinded
fault.
by it.
It's all your fault. I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you right now.
Cosmo, how many times do we have to install this program?
You know, after a while, I think it just might be the actual hardware.
You set the whole thing up so that you could paint him as a mass murderer.
Let me at him, I'll silence him.
Cosmo, think for a second. Do you have any evidence to prove this?
Strongheart's be like, nah, we don't need evidence. He's locked up. Goodbye.
Strongheart in the background, like rooting, like, oh yeah, you make a lot of sense now.
Cosmo, open your eyes wider than they already are, sir.
Inosuke.
It's like, yeah, you could blame the attorney. Or you could blame the guy behind the attorney.
Right. You must know deep down. The truth can be completely obscured even when your judgment is only slightly clouded. But at the
Only
moment,
slightly?
you seem to be floundering through a dense fog.
Thank God, yes, thank you.
Oh no, the entity took him. Oh no, he's in the fog.
Cosmo, the next survivor.
Next, it's the fucking judge, the fucking killer.
It's it's
chases
the
after
worst.
survivors with this fucking
judge is
gavel.
the next
With
killer,
this fucking cane.
It's the dream version from Phoenix Wright, Justice for All.
Oh my god.
I sent you to death. It just smacks you with the gavel.
Bunk. Bunk. Is that why you were so insistent I should be present in this trial? To see you like this? Call him out, Rudo. Call him out. He's like, huh.
We would say a lot of things.
Oh, and he's trying not to spoil himself over here. Well, this is an amusing spectacle.
You think Strongheart was on the Epstein file? I'm just saying.
Is that
like,
too soon?
I don't know. I was just thinking like of how like so many things were being played on Epstein, like fucking loot boxes and shit. I'm like, do you think he was whispering to Strongheart about like, hey, if you just like go ahead and just make some evidence and just have all the defense and prosecutors work against each other?
Strongheart
they'll
files
never
at this
suspect it was
point.
you the whole time.
Right. Strongheart after hitting Cosmo. How's that for the objection? This court is a circus and you're the ringmaster, Strongheart. Damn right he is. Look at him. He's so happy with what's going on here.
He never smiles. He's not smiling. That's you don't want Strongheart to be smiling.
I don't like that. That is uncomfy. What a grandiose expression on your face. As if you were Lady Justice herself. It seems you thoroughly convinced yourself of this alleged fabrication of the autopsy results. So much that you're apparently blind to the blatant contradiction that would be born out of it. Huh? Said everybody, because what the fuck are you talking about, Strongheart?
What are you talking about?
Though it's extremely hard to believe, let us imagine that there was some misconduct during the autopsy. If that were the case, why would Asogi not have disputed the findings in his trial? I hate how he's smiling right now.
How do we know he didn't in this closed court case?
Yeah, how would we have known? There's just not like a court record, like a transcript that we would be assuming wouldn't be tampered with. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Oh. In the closed court hearing 10 years ago, the defendant never once denied the claims against him. He's really saying yes. Because he was a Japanese man accused of killing a member of nobility. Well, multiple, because they're accusing him for the whole bit. Of a serial being a serial killer. But yeah.
I think he probably did kill him. He just didn't.
Probably active self-defense and they pinned all the other killings on him, maybe.
Yeah, I think he is that. I know this is gonna sound bad, but I really do think that
Bonzix's brother was actually the serial killer.
I think I had that idea.
Did you?
I think so, maybe. I don't remember.
I agree with your idea then, because I think that's actually a really good idea.
We definitely talked about it, I think. I just don't remember if you said it or I said it. But
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I'm definitely like I think Clint was like the martyr. Like he was the one doing everything, and then somehow Genshin found out, or like Genshin was at the wrong place, wrong time type of thing, kind of like what's happening with Von Zieks right now.
Yeah.
And he had to kill Clint in self-defense. But then the nobility Strongheart was like, Oh, you know what? This would be kind of fun to just like pin it all on the foreigner.
Yeah.
Because
I
like,
do think
why would we
that-
want one of our own to be accused?
Yeah, imagine like the idea that some other nobility was killing nobility is just such a ridiculous and like bad look on the British Empire that blaming a Japanese man is just much more convenient in their mindset.
Right. Stereotypical racism. Amen. Not amen.
So.
Not amen. Like,
Yeah.
we can appreciate like them being like trying to be like historically accurate to like how different factions would have viewed one another, but like boo racism generally speaking. But like we can appreciate them like keeping it like historically accurate to some extent.
To like how racism works, yeah.
Yeah, to how it worked and played out or would have played out. Isn't that right, Lord Von Zieks?
Yes, that is indeed correct.
Oh, so if that is true, if it is true that Clint was the actual murderer, Von Zieks is gonna be fucking in for it.
Yeah. Upon hearing the verdict of guilty, he merely closed his eyes, quietly accepting the judgment. The actions of a man who accepted the responsibility for his deeds and is resigned to his fate. I mean, as we all know, if you don't say I'm innocent, then that must mean you're automatically guilty.
Right. I mean, well, also this is one Japanifornia law before Japanifornia existed. But also, like, I don't know in this time period if innocent until proven guilty would have been like
Oh yeah,
a
no.
thing.
I don't even know if if it exists in Britain today. You'd have to ask Susie.
Hey Susie, how does that work?
Do you have an innocent until proven guilty, Susie?
Or it's just not worth the fight, no one would believe him. Right, especially if there's like little to no evidence again, like to support it. Because like some cases, like the Karen Reed trial comes to mind in more recent history of like circumstantial evidence. Depending on how someone reads the circumstantial evidence, you can go either way with a guilty or not guilty verdict.
I mean, it was a pretty bad kangaroo court, it sounds like, in my opinion. So, if I was a Togi, I don't think I would waste too much time on it.
I mean, also because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not as versed with that case as I am with other ones, but I think there's also some, like, corruption going on. Like, they were just not doing their jobs in, like, actually, like, thoroughly investigating the scene, documenting evidence. Like, there was so much left out. Because, like, the police, the investigators just weren't doing their due diligence, essentially.
Now I'm just thinking about all the different cases I've seen where, like, either police incompetence allowed somebody to get away, or essentially they blamed somebody else completely and, like, got them to force confess to it.
Right.
I will never forget the Wolf family massacre in that regard, because
Wolf Family Massacre. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that one.
It's a really old one, but to try to make it as simple as possible, a family and a farmhand were all basically.
Could you talk about that while I go make something to eat?
Sure.
Because I'll have my headset on. I'll just be stepped away from my computer real fast. So I'm gonna.
Essentially,
Sarah's gonna entertain y'all. Behave. I'll be back.
Essentially, the Wolf Family Massacre was a German immigrant family. I can't remember what state it was in, but I believe this was during the time between World War I and World War II. So anti-German sentiment was on the high end, and the family were all found murdered by the neighbor, including a farmhand. And the only survivor was a 1-year-old, toddler that was in a crib that was severely dehydrated. Good news for the baby, she grew up and was taken care of and died of old age. So she's perfectly fine. But they essentially arrested another neighbor, and forced him to confess. Now, the reason I talk about this is because during the investigation, which there was also an election happening at the same time, so not only was the police investigating, but this like private PI firm that was hired by the opposition that was running for the election also went to go investigate, and just so happens that the opposition guy's PI firm found evidence and got him to confess, supposedly. And whenever I say found evidence, there wasn't really any evidence. It was just they got him to confess essentially to the murder. The only thing they found out is that like 3 weeks before the event, some of the dogs from the wolf family had killed one of the cows from that guy, but they had paid the guy for the loss of his cow, so there was really no reason for him to go back and murder an entire family for it. Essentially, I'm not going to just say why, but it most likely was that the people that did the deed was more than one person, because it's hard to imagine they could somehow like kill and corral like 6 people. It seems like those people used the weapon that the wolf family had, so it wasn't like it wasn't, because that was another issue, is that the neighbor just so happened to just like find the weapon and just decide to start shooting people in the middle of them like arguing about the cow or something. That was like part of the prosecution's thought process. The guy, after he was found guilty, basically said that he was very much coerced into the confession, that they had beat on him, kept him for like almost 10 hours inside of the interrogation room. They told him that there was a mob outside that was ready to like hang him up if he didn't confess, so that they could take him to a prison. He wasn't allowed to see his family for like weeks because he had bruises on his face, which both the nurse and doctor for the prison testified to, saying that that was true. Just, you know, a lot of issues, in my opinion, with the case. And he also mentioned that not only was there a police officer in the interrogation room, but that what he called one of the union busters, because there had been a strike on the railroad, and he basically said that the guy that was in the room looked a lot like those guys, but he never knew what his name was, and he never knew who he was, just that he was in there like also helping the police officer interrogate him, essentially.
The game background music makes the story much more intriguing. I agree. When you were saying that, I was kind of thinking murder-suicide. So, like, if it was maybe 1 or 2 people within the family who are like, we just want to kill everybody, and then they do it, and then they kill themselves at the end.
Well, that's the thing, is like the entire family died except for the 1-year-old.
I mean, maybe, like, again,
Father,
like,
the mother, the daughter, the farmhand,
the thinking
and,
of, like,
the son.
Like, babies are, like, the most, the ideology of babies are the most pure and innocent. So maybe, like, if there was, like, some religious undertones of, like, everyone in those houses, like, sinners, with the exception of the child, like, the baby. But, I don't know.
It also doesn't help the way the bodies were found. Like, for example, if it was like that, then having the father in the kitchen, having the farmhand outside the back door, having the daughter and the mother and the son found out in the barn, like behind a haystack. It's weird placements. Like, and also like the use of the gun, the daughter and mother being executed style. Like, it just, to me, doesn't lead to suicide, like murder-suicide.
I don't think they were hiding the bodies.
Possibly. I mean, the issue is, like, they were so remote that it took, like I said, it took like 2 or 3 days for the people to realize that something was weird about the family and went to go look and found all that stuff.
Hi, Sandra. How are you? And yes, Cult of the Lamb shirt. Yes. I got this at PAX, I think. Yeah. Sarah was entertaining chat as I was warming up a Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl. Turkey sausage specifically. Yeah, I really like this one because not only just the design, but I love the tie-dye pattern of it with like the black and the red. I think it looks really good. Sandra's good to see you. I have a dumb face crown for you. Here, have dumb face. He appreciates you. And yes, we do have Von Z's just chilling on the screen. I had to go heat up some food because I was getting hungry. So Sarah was give him smoochies. I will give dumb face crown some smoochies, but we could also kiss Von Zeeks. Daddy Von Zeeks, my beloved, our beloved.
I didn't realize I was in a polycule.
He's taking a nap. He's taking a power nap with his eyes closed. I hope you're enjoying Resident Evil Requiem. Like I've been saying to everybody who I know who's been playing it, chat's a safe space. No spoilers with the exception of Leon. Period. That's it. TM. Leon. That's it.
Can't wait for them to release a DLC outfit where he's just in a maid outfit.
I need more outfits in Dead by Daylight, not gonna lie. I need to get his RE6 outfit and like his little 1920s inspired outfit in not in Resident Evil. Well, it is in Resident Evil, but it's also in Dead by Daylight as a cosmetic. Heavy Resident Evil person. Yeah, Sandra's cosplayed as Wesker.
Oh.
Before. I have not physically been in Sandra's presence as she's cosplayed as Wesker, but I know she's cosplayed as Wesker. And you've done a Leon cosplay? Oh, is it on your cosplay account? Because I'll go find it later because I need to see your Leon cosplay.
You want to know one of the most weirdest crossovers I've seen recently in ads?
I'm scared of where you're going with this.
I've been getting Raid Shadow Legend ads still, and it's got Assassin's
This stream
Creed
is
crossover.
sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend. No, I'm kidding. Don't actually block me.
But they've got the Assassin's Creed characters in it. Like,
what? Oh no, because Ubisoft is like they're running out of money. So
yeah. So they just like have like fucking Ezio brought back from the dead with like Edward Kenway of all things.
Okay, that's cash. Unfollows everywhere.
Well,
Thanks, Anna.
I'm sorry, Anna.
I'm a new RE person, but I am loving the games. Yeah, she's been like binging. Susie's been binging all of them. Been playing it with my brother since I was a young babe. Oh, I love that. What was your first Resident Evil? And anyone in chat can answer that. What's your first Resident Evil game? Mine was Resident Evil 4 Remake because Leon, specifically. Sarah, I don't know if you've played Resident Evil.
I unfortunately have not really played a Resident Evil game, so
that's fair.
I can't really say.
That's fair. I mean, I only played Resident Evil 4 Remake because of Leon. That's it. That's it. Leon and his arms. That's it. Sadly lost all of those screenshots when my C drive had to get reconfigured, so I lost all of my RE screenshots. So if I want to get those screenshots again, I have to replay RE4. Sadly. Massive biceps. Dude! God, I wish. My first and only so far was RE2 on N64. Oh, nice. So, like, along with Sandra, like, OG Resident Evil 2. Let me scroll up on chat real fast here to make sure I'm not missing anything. We got Kitty Leon and RE4. Oh, that is true. And Leon and Ashley. Gotcha. Your normal account, I'll send it to you. Ooh, yes, please. I would love to see. Daddy Wesker, our beloved. I love Wesker in Dead by Daylight. Like, also, I love how, like, his voice actor for for Dead by Daylight specifically is just, like, he's such a meme, and I love him. Many screenshots of him during the RE4 DLC. Damn, the man hot. Not the weirdest thing in the Assassin's Creed series. I'm not sure I'll ever play Resident Evil game because I hate jump scares. That's fair. I suffered through it because of Leon. I don't think I would be able to do the same thing for Requiem because you split your playtime across Ashcroft and Leon. I don't know if I would be able to do it.
Ashcroft sounds like a ship name.
That's her last name. I can't remember her first name for the life of me.
It's like Laura Croft with Ashton or something.
Yeah. I love lore of OG RE2 is Leon was hungover going to Raccoon City because his girlfriend broke up with him. Grace is actually really fun to play. Ooh. Okay. I've seen, like, I was lurking yesterday in someone's stream because I was in a very long work meeting. Like, it was like we spent 2 hours talking about things that did not need to be spent taking 2 hours. Like, not email worthy, like not like the like stereotypical corporate, like this could have been an email type of thing. Like, some of the things like had to be like vocalized. Did not need to be 2 hours though. So like I had the stream muted as I was like listening to this meeting. So like I saw things, but like I didn't actually get to like hear much, if anything. 7 minutes is all I can spare. That's all I need, sir. Damn, Susie, get your stamina up. Fuck. God. I know Wesker would kill me without a thought, but would. Valid. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, next. Same with Trickster. Honestly, Trickster would kill me after torturing me to use me in his musical tracks, which, again, we still need a full album of his music, please, behavior. I beg you. But very realistic take to this horror. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'll probably watch like maybe John Wolfe play it, because when the person playing it isn't scared, then I'm less inclined to get scared when I watch someone play it. And John usually doesn't get super freaked out, if ever. Like, some jump scares will get him, but like he's usually very like chill. Especially like if it's like something that like, I'm like actively like watching in my watching. If it's like something that's on the background, I don't get scared as easy.
I had to look up and read what you were reading because I massively misunderstood what you said. Because
what? Huh?
I thought you said very realistic take to this horror, not horror.
Oh.
I was like, what?
No. Grace is super fun. I actually adore her. Her actress better get an award because she's so good. Grace is the reality. Leon is the power fantasy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see some people comment that, like, before the game came out. Like, just, like, talking, like, oh, like, this is what the dynamic's gonna look like, most likely. I started in the Lady D costume and then had to change because I just could not take it seriously. I wanted to see her properly. That's so valid. So valid. Alright, let me take another bite of my bowl over here. Then we'll go back to suffering with Von Zeeks.
Okay. I've got hamburger meat de-thawing in the sink. So
I was just about to be like, do you just have like just hamburger meat? Like, that's your dinner? Like, just hamburger meat? Like...
Yeah, I'm just gonna put some salt in it and just like munch on it. I was gonna mix it together to make hamburger helper, essentially.
Nice.
Hopefully it de-thaws enough in time. My concern, I had this concern of like having it out too long, and now I'm worried that I'm gonna not have it out long enough before I need to make it. I don't have a lot of that's one of my big like concerns for the next like shift, because I do 12-hour shifts, is that I'm not gonna have enough food, because I've had instances where like I didn't bring enough food, and so I like was kind of starving by the end of the shift. So I'm just like concerned because I'm not allowed to like leave to go like have a break to myself. I'm basically there the whole time working. I don't really get a break. So I'm just like, I don't know, concerned about not having enough food and be able to get it. And
Right.
ordering food to be brought to me is expensive.
Right. I was about to offer you my Five Guys, Sarah.
It's all right.
Justice for Sarah. Well, hey, Sarah's done with this job in 2 days, so...
Yep. I'm going to be training somebody tomorrow, which is probably going to help a little bit, because I think some of my issue is that anxiety, because it's bad coping.
Right.
So I think that having somebody there to talk to will probably help in that regard.
Right. It's just Fonzie's waiting for everyone to realize this trial started out with him accused of murder, right? He's so patient. I mean, hey, whatever it takes to get a not guilty verdict, right?
So far I am not found guilty. I consider this a win.
Right, exactly. Like, if not to say I've done anything, because I haven't done anything, but if I was on trial and I was a defendant and like my lawyers are like, it's gonna be a 6-week trial because we have so much evidence to like present, I'm like, do it. Do what you gotta do to get me a not guilty verdict. I mean, within bounds. Like, don't have an amended autopsy report in the middle of trial.
Anything?
No, within the bounds of law, please.
Murders the judge.
Daddy's just dreaming about a day after this case is closed. When he can sleep in his actual bed.
2 hot wings, one in under each arm. And the girlfriend's going to be there watching.
Yeah, I don't
about
think
Jack.
I think Genshin's reaction here was mainly just because like he accepted like there's no reason in fighting when the courts made up their mind. And this is before an appeal system existed. So
I also agree with the thought process of if he did do what he did, then he's gonna
so if he
feel
did it out
a bit
of
guilty about
self-defense.
killing his friend. Yeah, even if it's self-defense, I would feel pretty guilty about that. So, but I mean, it could be completely that he didn't do that. I mean, that's just me. Or
right, because
us
he may have gotten
speculating.
like there's a potential he could have gotten death penalty either way. Like like depending on. Yeah, he could have gotten death penalty either way, depending on how they wanted to do it, but
No such thing as extenuating circumstances in this fucking world for
right.
Ritus.
But then, oh my, that is very strange. If Mr. Soki did nothing to oppose the charges against him, then that would surely mean there was no fabricated evidence.
Are we really going to go with
hold
the
on.
line that? Yeah.
No, I'm holding on because I'm just flabbergasted. My flabbers are gasted. Like,
Of her of all people would be like, oh yeah, well if he didn't say that he was guilty, then he must have been guilty. Okay, fuck.
because that's how that works. That's definitely how that works, right? Right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because if my students clearly say that they definitely registered for a class, and even if I go into the back end of the system and I can see that they clearly did not register for a class, then they're clearly telling the truth, right?
Obviously,
That's how
if you
that
don't-
works, right?
Obviously, if you don't say you're not guilty, then that must automatically mean you're guilty.
Right. I know this is before the presumption of innocence, before innocence until proven guilty, but I love how Riono is like, oh, fuck me, not you too. An obvious conclusion at which you should have arrived many minutes ago, Prosecutor Asogi.
I mean, the guy.
To be
gets that
fair,
big
he's been blue screening this entire time, so like we can't fault him for this though. Your twisted loyalty and clouded judgment are hampering your ability for logical thought. Because we totally trust the toddler that say they didn't steal the cookie.
I didn't do it.
Arg.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Get Shannon so
Okay. Genshin Asogi's silence at his hearing can mean only one thing. Are you gonna summon the pigeons? No. There was no fabrication of evidence during the autopsy of his final victim 10 years ago.
Okay, well, I guess, like,
That's
somehow
not how that
solves
works. But if that autopsy was all above board, there'll be
just
nothing.
because he said... I'm sorry.
We're gonna crash out, chat.
Yeah, I'm very close to crashing out.
There'll be nothing to. I'm imagining there's gonna be like a hold it from perhaps a Sholmes, maybe. Perhaps Sholmes can swim. Oh wait, because he did remind us before Mikotoba came in to use the bunny ears. So are we gonna yank on those bunny ears, please and thank you? Oh wait, hold on, wait. I have a demonstrative. Hold on. Are we gonna yank on the bunny ears? Boop, boop.
Maybe?
As we yank on Xavier's little bunny ears I have for him, are we gonna yank on those? Boop boop. Xavier, I love you. I'm sorry, sweetie. Except this is a completely different trial, and that trial was 10 years ago, right? Bruno is crashing out, TM. Yeah, Xavier is cooking. Poorly, though. I can't prop him up anywhere. I need to figure this out. I need a way to prop up my boys somehow. I'll just dangle him in front of the camera. That's all you'll see. You won't see my face. That's my VTuber model. Just one of my plushies dangling in front of the camera. That's it. There'll be nothing to stop Lord Strongheart bringing this trial to an immediate conclusion, and I swear to God, if it's Sasato being like, but wait, like, let's call on Sholmes. I'm like, girl, you literally was about to believe this man. Like, don't come at me.
Objection.
That sounded like Kazuma. It was Kazuma.
Thank you, Inosuke. If it wasn't for your frank words just now.
I'm a little stunned, actually. Did he finally update to Windows 10? Because we ain't updating to Windows 11, because that's dumpster fire. Trickster wants to have a word with Windows 11, if you know, you know.
This trial may very well have ended prematurely.
Yay, Kazuma
Hey.
finally rebooted. Think we finally updated. Dumbface Crown would make an amazing VTuber model. It would be super fucking funny. Kazuma? Are you upgraded now, buddy?
Bay?
Babe. What's this latest absurdity council?
My lord.
Shut the fuck up.
Suck my cock. The reasoning is perfectly sound.
Suck my
But for
fat one.
But for one giant hole. That's my hole.
Phrasing, Kazuma, phrasing. I beg your pardon.
You beg. The claim my father's silence was due to the fact that there was no fabricated evidence.
I wonder if it's a cultural thing.
But no takesies backsies.
No, but I truly do wonder if it's like a cultural thing.
Yeah, probably.
In terms of like tradition in Japanese court, like when you're handed your verdict, like it is like you just accept it, like you don't outburst, you don't do anything, which is like how you're supposed to act in like normal court decorum, like in modern time. But like I wonder if it's something to do with Japanese tradition in court, and that's why he didn't do anything.
But there's another possible explanation. You overlooked the possibility that he had a reason for maintaining his silence.
I'm intrigued. Go on.
Objection.
Why are you objecting, sir? This is helping your case.
Silence would have led to him being convicted and sent to his death.
Ponzies, why are you arguing against this? This is helping you, sir.
Yes. if the autopsy results were an invention, there's no conceivable. Whoa, that's a new pose. There's no conceivable reason why the man wouldn't.
I don't think it's a new pose. I think it's his pointing pose.
Oh, he's pointing, but he's
pointing, but it's directly facing the camera. We've seen it to the profile, the side profile angle, but not directly straight on. So that's why it looks new to us.
Interesting.
But I like it. It looks awkward though. I mean, maybe because I have to like tilt his head a certain way because of the collar, but I still like it. Opposite arm. No, he usually does it with his left arm because he's pointing it out and it's like his back is shielded to the camera. I feel like he's pointing at us. Yeah, he's also pointing at us.
Objection!
These results were an invention, all right. There's no question of that.
Forward pointing Von Zieg's can't hurt you. Susie, thanks for pointing at me with the gay point. I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot of exactly what I'm referring to, so let me show. Let me find. If we were ever on if we ever actually no, wait, I don't have a screenshot. Cause all those screenshots got deleted. But I know exactly the image I'm thinking. I need to find it now because this is gonna bother me. Great Ace Attorney, Von Zieg's sprites? I guess sprites. Found it, but it's very tiny. It's so tiny, but I found it. Hold on. It's this one. So this is the one. So it is left hand. It's the same hand. Yeah, because I distinctly remember like his back was facing away from the camera and his face was kind of like peered over his collar. That's like why I remember it. Von Zieg's gets squinched. It's squinched. He's pocket sized. He is pocket sized. I wish he was pointing at me. I mean, he was a minute ago.
He's pointing at you in your dreams, but not with his hands.
Oh, those results were an invention, all right. No question of that. I love that.
Or are you forgetting that 2 people with a connection to that autopsy have been assassinated? If I force the grievances I feel from my mind, I start to see you in a very different light.
I've forced the grievances I feel from my mind. Oh, he's forcing them out of his mind, I think.
So you're forcing your prejudices against
Sir, why are you so deep in my ear canal? What is happening?
Oh. I'm sorry, I leaned in close to the mic.
It wasn't loud, it was just very unexpected.
I'm sorry.
I was like, why are you caressing my eardrums? What is going on?
ASMR jump scare.
Right? I like ASMR, but I have to consent to the ASMR. I have to be in the mood for it, alright?
I apologize.
So, we're in agreement that, this is what he's saying, like, if I were to lose all of my prejudice towards you.
That's what I think.
That's what I'm thinking he's saying.
It's you who's been living in delusion these 10 years.
Oh shit, is Cosma gonna drop the bomb?
Oh, Cosmo, you finally are giving up that whole idea?
Cosmo-sama has created one last chance for us here, Mr. Naruto. I don't even know what he's trying to do, Sasato. I can't read his mind, okay? You can only show him that there was a reason for his father's silence in his trial. A reason why the man would have said nothing, even though he was innocent. Oh, wait. Wait.
I know.
Hold on. Give me a second. My brain is braining. God, we have so many fucking pieces of evidence.
We do.
Give me a second, chat. Bear with me.
Oh, I'm there.
Armband! Yeah, it's always the armband, chat. Always the armband. What are you thinking, Sarah?
I think it's because he had a plan. Because he knew about trying to escape.
I have a goddamn plan! Oh, because he did have a plan to escape. You're
Exactly.
right.
So if he
Forgot
knew
about that.
If he knew that being found guilty was what was necessary for the plan, then that means that
It didn't
that
matter
means that
either
he-
way.
yeah, and so he wouldn't argue his innocence either way. And I think
You're right. Sarah's smart.
yeah.
Sarah remembers things.
And so I think there's only one person here that can testify that's still alive, fortunately, to what was going through and like happening.
It's gonna be the former prison guy.
Yeah, it's going to
It's
be.
gonna be
the one-
Daily.
Yeah. Vigil. Daily Vigil.
His plan was to escape and go to Tahiti with mangoes. Yes. Could it have been part of some negotiation, perhaps? Enough rhetoric. The court must be shown evidence. What proof do you have that could possibly explain Asogi's silence in court? Is it the dismissal notice?
According to the guide, you must present the dismissal notice.
Okay.
Take that!
With a group of people with enough faith? Right, exactly. It's true that Genshin Asogi's silence during his trial resulted in his conviction. But that didn't actually lead to his execution. On the contrary, it led to his escape. An escape that was only possible because he'd be sentenced to death.
So if I thought my father would have negotiated that way, the defense is correct. The fake execution, falsification of the death certificate, and a jailbreak inside of a coffin. Clearly such an elaborate plan couldn't have been carried out by my father alone. He must have had help of a collaborator from the judiciary.
I have here the dismissal notice of the chief warder who was working in the prison at the time. The notes read, there are indications that the jailbreak was in planning prior to the inmate's incarceration. In other words, there were suggestions of some sort of negotiation between Mr. Asogi and the British government. Strongheart's not pleased with that one.
In exchange for his silence in court, he was given an assurance that he would be broken out of prison.
Alright, I'm taking a bite of food. Also, Sarah, how long do I have you tonight?
At least an hour and a half.
Okay, that works.
Yes, with that sort of clandestine agreement in place, I can imagine he would have kept very quiet.
I would go further than that, in fact. I would say
He gave.
that the elaborate jailbreak of Mr. Sogi can be explained in no other way. Order, order. First fabricated evidence and now a jailbreak conspiracy? Bro, it's not a...
It's not a conspiracy if there's actual evidence saying that there was a jailbreak. Like, and we know.
Also, like,
was
you would have
actually
known
dead
about it?
buried.
Wouldn't he have known about it, too?
You would have known about the guy being found there, like, shot in the fucking graveyard.
Are you farther away from your microphone?
Alright, yeah, I leaned back a bit.
Okay. My brother in Christ, where have you been the last 10 years? Planning this. But clearly he forgot some details. Astrofish! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, hello! So you had the highest ranked person we've met in the game. You're the highest ranked person we've met in the game.
Are you forgetting that we've met the Queen? Are you forgetting we met the Queen? The Queen's a little offended by that statement.
Asher, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you were having fun with Paranormicite. My brain couldn't figure out words there for a second. Feel free to let us know what that game is about. And if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. We're hanging out with Von Zeeks. And
Queen Elmo.
Queen Elmo. Yes. If you're unfamiliar with who I am. If you're unfamiliar with who I am, hi, my name's Aaron Gray. I use they, she pronouns. And we're just vibing. Queen Elmo, yes.
Queen Elmo is the Queen of the British Parliament in this era of this time trial, and is the boss of Mr. Strongheart, and Strongheart is doing a terrible job. And like I said before, I don't know why the Queen sounds like... The Queen would like to thank you for the gifted sub to Queen Elmo. Thank you for your contribution to the society. We appreciate you.
Strongheart kinda sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. Yeah. Nothing too big. I wish we were ruled by Elmo and our Lord and Savior 2026. Yeah. Yeah.
Queen Elmo wasn't in the F-25.
We were both right. Barak pointed with his right arm when he had a cloak on, left arm back to camera with it off. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. It's been so long since he's worn his cloak, because he doesn't, I think he wore it, like, for, like, very first parts of some trials, if all of them, if not the first one. Down with the monarchy, up with Elmo.
Elmo wants uppies, please and thank you. And a milkshake.
You should go get rid of the monarchy.
Elmo's gonna burn it down with fire. Don't forget to stop, drop, and roll, friends.
Okay. That's a polite way of putting it. It's a fun mystery game? Ooh, okay. What's the mystery about? Like, how does it work as like a mystery game? Like, what? Tell me more about the mechanics as I play with my Xavier doll with his little rabbit ears. Because again, I keep thinking we're gonna have to summon Sholmes. We're gonna have to summon Sholmes at some point.
Maybe someday.
Apparently, a hype train has started. Thank you for whoever started the hype train. Twitch is weird and doesn't tell me things at times. And it's like, hype train. I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, chat. It's like you have curses and you kill people sometimes. It's awesome. That's a fun mystery. Definitely. Who am I gonna kill?
For some reason, I just imagine Twitch with that Hulk meme. It's like, just bench you a hype train.
Oh my god! Susie, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you for the gift of subs to Fawn, to Broken Logic, to Astro Dude, to Ray, and to Mary. I appreciate it. Thank you. Be like Mary. If you got a gift of sub, please be sure to say thank you. And please enjoy ad-free viewing. Being able to like back up, like you can now rewind on a live stream if you're subbed. That's something new that I don't think anyone actually asked for from Twitch, but we have it now. I guess I want to make it more like YouTube, but like it's a sub-only perk. Hope you enjoy the ad-free viewing, being able to rewind on a live stream, and sub emotes, and a cute little badge, which will eventually change because Gray's going through rebranding at some point. Rewinding on stream, but I wish it wasn't sub-only, right? Yeah, I think saying it out loud, like, it's a great idea, but like, one, I wish it wasn't sub-only, and it's like they clearly want to make it more like YouTube. So,
Thanks, YouTube.
thanks, YouTube. Well, thank you for the hype on the hype train. I appreciate it. Thank you.
The TARDIS sweater.
You know how you made me an honorary Brit? I'm drinking tea with the TARDIS sweater on. I love that. You probably still microwave the water, though. That might not make you an honorary Brit, though, unfortunately. But I'm not the true. I'm not. And also, I'm assuming that you microwave the water. I don't know if you actually microwaved or boiled it. I don't know.
Does that mean under the sweater is bigger on the inside?
Potentially. Of course, because it's all intimately linked.
The prosecution wishes to summon new witnesses to the stand.
Witnesses, plural.
Witness I.
Witness I. Witnesses. The fuck you mean, witnesses?
What do you mean, People who can testify about the jailbreak that took place 10 years ago.
Strong should be like, they're all dead, and then Daily Bitch is gonna pop out like, no, I'm not. Governor Caden, and the poor chief warder of the prison. I won't allow this trial to turn into a farce. To summon the governor of the prison after all these years.
Oh, it wouldn't be any trouble, my lord.
Is he gonna be like, oh, they've been watching the entire time? No one's actually guarding the prison right now.
They can come down from the gallery. I just had a reminder of the Dow is up 50 with the Epstein people behind them. Heaven seized by the DOJ.
He's hanging from the chandelier. No, that's Sholmes' job. Sholmes' job is to hang from the chandelier. What? Father?
My dear friend may appear a little rattle-patted at times, but I can assure you he is extremely thorough. He wired both Barclay and local prison earlier, asking Governor Caden and Mr. Vigil to attend the Old Bailey as a matter of extreme urgency.
Do you keep leaning back from your microphone?
I don't think so. I think I was pretty set this time.
Okay, because you somehow just, like... Ever since ASMR Sarah came out...
I feel like I'm far away now.
Yeah, you sound far away now. Or
Be
you
too
did
far away.
before.
If I remove the cover, does that help?
Huh?
Does that help at all?
I don't know what you did.
I took off the cover.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Okay.
Mr. Sholmes did that? Or are you telling me that?
Both men are, unless I'm much mistaken, waiting just outside the courtroom at this very moment.
Sholmes thinking like 2 steps ahead, and I'm here for it.
For once.
My lord, we must permit this trial to proceed as you declared at its outset.
Sholmes, you are so beautiful. I love him. Sholmes has been playing the long game, which is now the end game. Yeah, he really has. He really has. Like, I know we've joked about hating this man forever.
I'm glad he's finally pulling through for once.
I'm glad he's, like, actually pulling through. What the fuck is that emo? I don't know.
Heart eyes? It looks like claymation to me.
I love Sholmes so much. Hello, Nocturnal Magpie. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Sholmes has definitely turned, like, into a better light now that especially now that Mikotoba's involved. I feel like he definitely respects Mikotoba more. And I know I've said this before about, like, why I feel like the reason why he works so well with Mikotoba versus, like, his demeanor versus Mikotoba versus the demeanor with us, I think is, like, one, there's an age gap. Two, he's known Mikotoba longer, so they obviously have that rapport. And, like, I feel like with us, it's almost like he's testing Runosuke in a way. Of, like, okay, like, I'm going to pretend that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about so that you can actually, like, put the work in and, like, demonstrate that you know what the fuck is going on, essentially. It's like making Ryunosuke work for the right answer instead of just giving it to him, essentially.
He's testing him.
Yeah, testing him, essentially. Yeah. But now that he's, like, as Astro Dude said, like, we have an Astro Dude and an Astrofish in chat. Now that, like, Astro Dude said, like, he's been playing the long game, which is now the end game. Yeah.
His policy would stop at nothing to uncover the whole truth behind these disturbing findings.
Okay, your microphone sounds like it's muffled.
It's muffled.
Like, some words or sounds will be clear, and then other words will be, like, almost like they're being swallowed by the microphone.
Let me leave the call and come back and see if that helps.
Sure. Need, Great Ace Attorney investigations with cases from Sholmes and Mikotoba's 6-year partnership. Oh, that would be fun.
Doesn't sound any better.
I think so.
Okay. I think whenever I ASMR'd, I think Discord, like, freaked out.
Oh, yeah, that definitely sounds clearer. Yeah. Still just, like, a smidge quiet, but, like, I can't adjust game audio. Because it's either you have all the game audio or you have nothing. There's no toggle. There's no in between.
If it does sound different at all, I could try altering myself.
Oh no, it sounds fine now. It's just
Okay.
in comparison to the game, you're quiet, but I can't toggle game audio on my end beyond my mixer for stream. So like you're louder than game audio for the stream, but for me you're quiet. So I just have to suffer. It's fine. Because like physically it's music on or off.
Or off. Yeah,
there's no in between.
Nah, I get it.
It's fucking ridiculous. Like, come on. This game, when did this game come out? Hold on, wait, when did this game come out?
15, I think.
Now these came to Steam 2021, mid 2021.
Oh, yeah.
We could have a dial.
Yeah.
Give me so much Homomiku content, Capcom. I will give you so much money. That's actually a really cute ship. I like that. We are fans of the polycule that would be Rinosuke, Kazuma, and Von Zeeks. Our OT3, if you will.
I'd like to have the fourth one, but she's just in the cuck chair.
No, that's because that's self-insert. Based, also very based. We're here for the husbandry. Yeah, they're in a lover's quarrel all the fucking time.
You know, they've been together for years, but they just haven't produced any like offspring. It's like, yeah, because they're all male.
He's so done. Very well. Bring in the witnesses. They're already fucking here. Make no mistake, I too would like nothing more than to lay this business to rest once and for all. And you're preventing that. by actually discovering the fucking truth. And that I'm a fucking evil villain, which I need you to stop fucking doing.
I'm actually Epstein.
No, stop. Stop. These two, and he is still on the stand, and I'm so here for this.
He can't leave. He's forever going to suffer until not guilty.
He's ball and chained to the witness stand.
Would the new witnesses state their names and occupations for the court, please?
I love how I used to specify the new witnesses. It's a very crowded witness stand. I mean, I've seen more crowded witness stands in the Professor Layton Ace Attorney crossover,
Oh,
which
Jesus.
is so fucking good.
really
I would
wanna
get
play
a
that.
Switch 2 if that crossover is on the Switch 2, if they ever ported it.
I forget where, but I know that you don't have to specifically have a Switch. There's like, I don't know, pirating ways you can do it.
I know, but I mean, I have it for my 3DS.
Hmm.
I need it so
I need to
badly to
play
be
it.
ported.
There's so many different Ace Attorney games that I really want to play. I just really haven't.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to though.
I know somewhere else Fonzie's can be ball and chain too. No, but he's the dominant. The submissive needs to be the ball and chained, not him. He's the one chaining the ball and chain to the person being ball and chained. Please, level 5, I'm on my hands and knees. I know. Also, side comment, when the fuck are we getting the next Layton game? They've teased it 3 times. At least 2 times at the very least. We have no date. And I'm like, you can't do this to me. Like, I need to know if I need to start saving up for a Switch 2. Like, now. Because, like, you bet New World of Steam is never gonna happen. Suck Song No More. Funny enough, I am gonna be playing Hollow Knight next week. Sarah, are you actually good for Great Ace on Friday next week? Would that be fine? Okay.
Considering I don't have to work. One of the issues was I was essentially between me running a game and being in a game that would last till like noon. I essentially wanted to sleep not too long
Right.
after.
That makes sense.
But
Yeah.
considering that I don't have to work at night, I'm not as worried about it.
And also, like, Fridays, I was usually in office, so I normally don't stream on Fridays, but I took Friday off to prep for the Love and Deep Space event I'm going to on Saturday. So,
Would it be the same time as like now, or
yeah, it would be the same stream time that we had, like, for today, just on Friday instead.
probably? Yeah.
Okay. We'll chat. But yeah, we're gonna play Hollow Knight for the very first time. I've never Hollow Knighted. I've never knighted a Hollow.
Never knighted your hollow.
No, I have not done that. New World of Steam is gonna be on both Switch and Switch 2, but now that Level 5 is doing stuff with AI pretty aggressively, I don't have much. Oh no! Don't tell me that! Oh no! What have they done to my boys? Yeah, that makes me worried about like the puzzles and stuff. Like, cause like they had like puzzle masters work on that game. Sucks. Hino loves talking about it on his Twitter. Who is Hino? I have questions. Who them? Who they?
Who they be?
Who they be? Yeah, I honestly, if they were to port all of the old Layton games, the guy who made Layton, oh, okay. He's the level 5 CEO. Huh? Okay. I'm learning things, chat. I'm learning things. I hope y'all are also learning things. But yeah, if they were to port all of the old, Professor Layton 1 through 6, if they were to port all of those to a Switch console, I don't care if it's a Switch 1 or Switch 2 or both, and did all the quality of life shit that they had in Layton 6 in Layton 1, I will spend so much money on that. because I want to stream it for everybody. Like, I want to stream it. Like, I've played them, like, billions of times, but, like, I would stream those. Because, like, I need everyone to suffer with me. Not just with the puzzles, but the story, because the story's so fucking good. So heart-wrenching. They know how to write a fucking good story. Yeah. The port, I think, would, like, a port would, like, revive the series, I feel. Also, isn't Leighton now a DILF? Yes? Yeah. Because I guess he had a daughter. I don't know. I didn't play Lady Leighton. That's how I met Glow, actually.
That was such a wild thing to hear. So isn't Leighton a DILF? It's such... God.
But yeah,
he's
we don't know when that
technically,
game
like-
is happening, ever.
Yeah. I mean... we'll see. I'm sure they'll announce it whenever it eventually comes out.
They'll do like what they do with Silksong, like Nocturnal Magpie says, like, alright, Silksong's coming out next week, have fun! It's like, huh, what? What do you mean?
We're dropping this game in 2 days.
Oh, we're having so much fun, Magpie. We're having so much fun with it.
Yeah. I'm just glad to be included.
We're glad to have you. Hope you have a
Any
good sleep,
excuse-
Magpie. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
I want to make sure I
that's alright.
address Magpie before they leave. Have a good night, Magpie. We'll be still chugging along, and you're always welcome to come back. Because we're getting to the end. We're getting to the end of this game. So,
Final trial.
final trial. It's a little bittersweet. I mean, we've been playing this game for like 5 years, on and off.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, more like 4 years, on and off. Came out in 2021, but we finished Justice for All first before we moved on to this one. Yeah, of course. You're welcome back anytime.
Oh, fuck me. How did he sound?
I mean, if you want to reuse a voice,
Oi, Barry Caton, Governor of Parklippers.
do you want me to take him?
Take Vigil.
Why are... Oh, I didn't even click ahead. This was the game. That was the game on that one, Chief.
Good thing we have text history.
Everyone calls me gossip. I sell jaunty little tidbits to passerbys. You, your other persona, if you don't mind. Oh, I do beg your pardon, of course.
I like that.
Tell me you were a theater kid without telling me you were a theater kid. My name is Daily Vigil. I used to be the chief warder at Berkeley Prison.
So depressed.
So sad.
The reason you've been summoned here to court today.
Back to depression, how real. Marty, we have to go back. Back where? Back to the depression. Back to depression.
Is to testify about the jailbreak of the so-called professor 10 years ago. Lost the professor! We've already been through all this before! A decade ago!
Bro's freaking out. Other guys are gonna be like, huh, okay.
And the conclusion was that there wasn't anything untoward happen. But we fired this guy anyways, because fuck him.
A convict escaped from your prison, Governor. Hardly what you call nothing untoward.
Aye, well,
Good job, I prepared for the Great Depression. Thank you to Dylan Hollis.
I blame the Brits.
You got your depression meals ready? You got your water pie ready? Your
Pie.
huh?
I was like, water pie?
Oh
That
yeah,
sounds
that's a
terrible.
thing. That was a depression meal.
Oh man, that
Made
sounds
pie out of
bad.
water.
Just
Sounds as
sad.
good as you think it would be.
Which is not at all.
Yep. Convict's death certificate was somehow falsified after he was allegedly executed. I can't wait for some pie. Bean pie? I mean, he said the bean pie wasn't that bad, though. And he escaped the prison inside his own coffin. A plan of that complexity could never have been carried out without the help of somebody of influence on the inside of the prison.
Governor Caden, don't imagine that the passage of time will afford you any protection. If it turns out you were involved in the plot to break Mr. Asogi out of your prison, then of course, the consequences will be very serious. In all likelihood, a capital punishment.
Why are we telling him this? Isn't this
I
gonna
think they're
make
trying to
him
intimidate him.
more likely to lie?
Well, yeah, we want him to lie, don't we? We want to catch him in a lie.
Gods, hold on there, laddie. All I did was...
Witness, Governor Caden.
Oh, you said.
Sorry, I'm chewing on potato. Hold on. You have a critical role to play in the public safety of our country. A great responsibility to shoulder. So this is Strongheart's way of saying, you better fucking lie. Lie to your heart's content. Do what you must. The significance of your testimony in court cannot be understated. Therefore, think carefully before you speak. Again, translation. You're fucked if you say anything.
Why does his neck thing look so weird when he leans forward?
I don't know. Perspective?
Probably.
And Prosecutor Asogi, if you threaten the witness again, you will be held in contempt of court. I guess everything is just gonna get us contempt in court. Okay, this is fine. This is definitely how that works. Definitely how that works. So the line, if you know what's good for you, Strongheart, right? Exactly.
My apologies, my lord.
His neck is almost as tall as a Doug Dimmadome hat. Doug Dimmadome, horror of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
They really like tongue twisters, didn't they?
There's no disputing the fact that there's an intricate jailbreak plot that enacted 10 years ago. I think it's also because of, like, ease of remembering it, too. Because it's like when you're coming up with catchphrases for, like, brands and stuff, like, it's gotta be something that's, like, not necessarily simple, but, like, easy to remember. So, like, when you pair it with the outrageous size of the hat, and then, like, the phrase of, like, my name's Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Like, it's just, like,
Homer.
very easy to remember. Clearly, you were both involved in some way. So you will testify before the court now and explain exactly what took place. Very well. Let the witnesses give their formal testimony. Let the court tell the court everything you know about the plot to break Asogi out of Barkley 10 years ago. It's just gonna be one thing saying, I know nothing. I plead the fifth.
I don't know anything.
I want my lawyer.
I am a lawyer.
It was a day a Japanese jock was found guilty. The directive came from prosecutor office.
Hold on, wait. From the prosecutor's office?
Yeah, they said get them all dressed up nice and just let them out and just unlock the door.
So, like, are you saying that Von Zeeks is the one? Is that what you're implying, sir?
I signed the convict to the chief order vigil here and put the plan into action behind the scenes.
Oh, okay.
I was responsible for Asogi right up until the night of his execution, but I know nothing of any plot.
I didn't keen to if there was some negotiations between the convict and the prosecutor's office. All I did was carry out my duty for Her Majesty's Great British Empire.
Depressed Vigil is such a fucking... A director from the prosecutor's office? Are you saying that was the jailbreak plot?
Oh, that's right. Who sent it? Who authorized the plan?
I don't know, it just said prosecutor.
put it
Just
on
said
the
prosecutor's
prosecutor on it.
office.
I didn't gain that. You're saying you don't know?
They didn't put a name.
Listen, there wasn't anything about the professor case that was near usual in some way.
I forgot I had a
I
comb.
didn't ask any questions, I just did what I was told to do. More than that, I couldn't tell you.
I see.
I do love the I was just following orders crowd.
Right.
But if the jailbreak plan originated from the prosecutor's office, then one thing is very clear. As suspected, there were clandestine dealings going on between Mr. Osonki and that office. The jailbreak was promised in exchange for Mr. Osonki admitting to crimes he didn't commit.
Such a good little soldier. That, Counsel, is nothing more than speculation on your part. So, let me ask the defense. Oh, yes, my lord. I fail to see how these witnesses have any more pertinent information here. Do you intend to assert your right to a cross-examination? Yeah?
Oh no, I think I'm good. I think I've had
I think I'm fine.
grammar for one day.
I'll get a guilty verdict for my client, it's fine. Absolutely, I have no intention of squandering a single opportunity, my lord. It seems all you Japanese are fiercely tenacious, and it seems that my racism is showing again.
At least they didn't call them the ponies, I guess.
Very well. Proceed, Counsel. Okay. I need to see the statements again. That came from the prosecutor's office. Are we pressing or presenting?
We're supposed to press.
Okay. Supposed to press, okay. The prosecutor's office. Ready for Majesty's Great. Do we press on statement 2?
No.
I'm sorry, did you say yes or no?
No. We do not.
We do not press on statement 2, okay. Press on statement 1?
No.
I guess statement 3?
No.
Well, now I have a 50-50 shot. Statement 4?
No.
Jesus, statement 5?
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. All I did was carry out my duty. Hold it! Did you carry out the plan in its entirety?
Don't stay too long in there.
I did everything I could at the time.
Julie, thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated, friend.
As you know, Genshin Nozogi was shot dead in Millgate Cemetery after the escape. Tell me, was that part of the plan too?
Oh, that would be a twist.
My instruction was getting the joke out of the jail and nothing more. I cannot tell you anything about what happened after that. Personally, I believe his death was the last part of the plan.
Oh. Oh. Oh, sir. Oh, sir, you okay there, buddy? Did you have too much to drink? You good? I don't think he's okay.
I'm gonna be turning into the Hulk soon.
Oh no, it's not a full moon, right?
Excuse me.
Mr. Vigil, yoo-hoo. Dingle, dingle, dingle. Look over here. Is something wrong?
The back rooms, jingle jangle.
I'm glad you picked up on where I was going with that. I love that. I love that clip so much.
It's pretty good.
There's a
Markiplier's
version
pretty good.
I saw of it where it's like, I think it's someone's VTuber model that's like animated to be like as if like they're like the one like slowly stop not paying attention. So like every time like he does like the jingle
Markiplier
jangle,
does
like
that.
they snap back to like focus. It's so fucking funny. It's so good. Jingle jingle jingle, I said your favorite word, backrooms, jingle jingle jingle. Did you see his crash out over Poppy Playtime when the computer screen in game says press any key to continue, like on the computer screen of like an interactable computer in the game, but you can't press any key because you have to press E, the interaction key.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't say any key if you need a specific key.
This is
What
why he
the
crashed
fuck?
out, and
Who
he's
did
like,
this?
I need to go find it because it's so fucking funny. Because if y'all
Who the
haven't seen
fuck-
it, it's so funny.
I would
Because,
legitimately
like, the
think that
way-
the developers are rage baiting at that point.
It's the fucking way that he's like, you don't press just any fucking key. You press one key, the E key. It's re-sparked the E meme. Where's the any key? Hold on. The stream derailment?
Where's the
Stream
E key?
derailment. We're derailing stream right now. Hold on. I'm gonna go find it.
It's the E key.
The E key.
He just physically manifests into the E meme.
He did. He did. I'm gonna search Google Markiplier, Poppy Playtime crash out.
Some of you may be pressed, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Short videos, sure, okay.
Imagine Shrek as the E key there.
No, I don't want it. I don't want edited audio. I just want playtime E key crash.
Edit me harder.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the right one. I've been meaning to watch Spiff play Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Oh yeah, it's like a 5-hour video.
Jesus.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna use... Oh no, it's not this one. Oh, is this?
I just don't. From what little I've seen from the Poppy Playtime, I just don't get it. Like, this is coming from a guy that also didn't get FNAF, but I get Poppy Playtime even less.
I think
Like, at
this
least
is before.
At least FNAF was like a game that I could like see some people like enjoying for a certain amount of time. With Poppy Playtime, I just don't get it. It's like Hello Neighbor with how weird the lore is. I just don't understand.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like they had something good at the beginning. Like, yeah, it's another mascot horror game, but I feel like they definitely, like, they had it up to a certain point, I feel like.
They could have just been making up, like the people from Bendy and the Ink Machine, where the developer literally came out and was like, "Oh yeah, I was just waiting for other people to just like make shit up for me to make the rest of the chapters."
Okay, I think I found it. I think. Sorry, I'm spending way too much time doing this. But I think it's necessary.
Is worth it.
It's so worth it. It's so worth it, I promise. Okay. At least it's not the Garden of Banban. That is very true. Okay. I need audio. I need Chrome audio specifically. And then we need main monitor. So are you watching my stream?
I'm watching. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the Discord one.
Yeah, are you watching like Twitch stream?
I am now.
Okay. I'm gonna stop talking so that you can actually like watch without me like interjecting and like you hearing me twice. Okay, but here we go.
Press any key, I'll press this. Nope. Fucking nope. I'm not pressing any key. I have to press one. Fucking what? Oh my god. This might have this is a quintessential experience of this whole game. This exactly right here in front of us right now is the quintessential experience of the whole fucking game. It's just, you see something in front of you and it says press any key to activate. No! What? You cannot press any fucking... Oh, no, of course not, you dumbass! You press one fucking key! You press the E key! Fucking... Oh... Am I sure?
Yeah.
Sorry if that's a bit delayed for people on stream. It's but yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. Pretty valid crash out. It's the E key.
It's the E key. So fucking good. Anyway, I don't know how we got here, but
you made a joke about We made a joke about Markiplier with the backrooms jingle jangle, and then you really just showed me about the E key.
Max, thank you for the 43 months. Good to see you. How are you? How goes the giving away your mountainous horde of ducks in Arc Raiders? She collected so many ducks in Arc Raiders. I appreciate you, and so does Bunny Xavier. He also appreciates you. Okay, press the E. So far, so good. Down from 600 to about 150. That's so many ducks. And then this is for the reset, right? And then you're gonna start collecting them again. I love that you're throwing them at people in Arc Raiders. I miss my ducks. My room is so empty. Yeah, your room looks so empty. Bye, Anna. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, I'll be collecting them from day one. I love that for you. I'm also glad they added new rarities, too, so it's not just like the plain rubber duck. Yeah, I love that you become the duck giver. Jingle, jangle, jingle. Okay.
Duck in these trying
Yes, sir.
times.
What can I do for you, sir? He's saluting now? What is this? Some sort of Barclay convention? No. I guess because no, like snapping out of it type of thing, or like
It's
old habits die
ingrained.
hard type of thing.
Yeah.
Same. I like that they're embraced the weird people like me playing Ark. Good. I'm glad. You have the adult 07, and then you have the small 07, capital and lowercase.
So silly.
What Governor Caden was just saying seemed to upset you. Did it bring something to mind, perhaps? No.
Yes.
Yes, it. The last 10 years, my completely blotted the memories of that time from my mind. I was betrayed by my superiors in the name of my country. My country, 'tis of thee. Okay, I'll stop.
Tis a bee.
I said 'tis of thee. Stop it. Caden looks like he's about to be told he was a bad boy.
Just as my father was betrayed, it seems.
But you see, thinking back now, I really can't imagine the shooting of Mr. Asogi in the cemetery was ever part of the plan. What makes you think that? Well, it just doesn't make sense, does it? To make a man admit to crimes he didn't commit with the promise of a jailbreak, only to kill him in the end. Yeah, that doesn't... Yeah. So, like, someone on the inside, like, knew he was innocent. So it's like, okay, like, we're gonna pretend to convict you. So that, like...
Actually, you know what? Considering that the end goal was that he was going to be executed anyways, it doesn't make sense for them to, like, break him out of prison only to kill him. Like, because he was going to die if they didn't bring him out
wasn't it an
anyway.
accident? Like, him dying in the...
Well, no,
graveyard?
Hold on. The guy that unburied him was not the guy that killed him. Some other random person shot him.
Yeah, so that was an accident. Like, he was meant to escape, and then
somebody killed
someone
him.
else. It was the person doing the wax sculpting, right? Of the other guy.
The person that unburied him was the wax sculptor, but somebody else at the cemetery was the one that shot him.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that was like doing the unburying for the wax figure wasn't able to see who it was because it was in the dark.
Mm-hmm. You start singing, I was like, huh, is that the actual lyrics for our national anthem? Because I don't fucking know. No, it's My Country, 'Tis of Thee. It's an American patriotic song. I had an entire album of patriotic tunes for children when I was a child. I know all the classics. That's treachery of the worst kind, but the point is, if the intention was to always to betray him, why would there be any need for all the chicaneries of an escape?
Really doesn't make any sense if you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, his death in the graveyard was still an accident, though.
I don't think it was an accident, because they used a gun.
True. I mean,
shot
because
him.
we don't know who shot him, right?
We don't know. We know that it wasn't the guy that unburied him.
Right.
If whoever negotiated with Asogi never intended to keep his or her end of the bargain.
Look at Von Zix being inclusive.
It wouldn't have been far simpler just to let the man be executed in prison, as dictated by a sentence.
Right.
So, like,
Somebody was doing something on their own, and they shouldn't have been. It all happened in the vast chamber of secrets that is Barclay, behind the high prison walls.
No, that's Harry Potter, Cosima. Get your facts together. The ring is for Lord of the Rings, Chamber of Secrets is Harry Potter. For the record, we don't condone Harry Potter, because fuck she who shall not be named. Don't like her and the mold in her house. She probably is the mold. She's probably the reason we have the mold in Resident Evil at this point, probably.
makes me wonder if RFK Jr. visited.
Jesus Christ.
I suppose nobody knows what really went on in the execution room now.
I mean, was any of them present?
Yes, it's an unsettling mystery for certain. Truth be told, there's a wee matter that never quite made sense to me.
Oh, do tell.
If you believe there was some kind of negotiation behind the jailbreak between Sogi and the body at the top.
So, strong heart.
It doesn't quite add up now, does it?
Yeah. Please show the math. Please show the work for the class. Governor Caden, I must insist that you explain these doubts that you have. I am ending your formal testimony.
God! Aye, go on then.
Strongheart, the glare of death.
It seems to me that Japanese fella didn't have nothing to bargain with.
Is this where we presente the final will and testament of this man?
Present the Asogi papers.
Yeah, that's me calling it the final will and testament.
Objection!
Confessing under oath to murders he didn't commit on a verbal assurance of later being broken out of prison. And Shinosuke was taking an incredibly risky gamble. Without dice. And probably without an initiative check either.
It's not even your term yet, Asogi. Very true. There was nothing to stop the British breaking their word and executing him behind closed doors anyways.
This is why I tell my students, if someone is promising you something, you get it in writing.
Especially if they're from the government.
I mean, we talk about in context of, like, if a professor is promising, like, oh, hey, like, you can turn this in late and get half credit, like, you want that shit in writing. Or, like, for us, like, when we say, like, oh, hey, yeah, like, we can substitute this class for this class, like, we want that in writing. Because, like, if we make an advising error, if we have it in writing that we say, like, we're gonna do something, we're more likely to, if we have it written down somewhere that someone misadvised, we're more likely to like, lean toward, like, be like, oh, hey, like, we made a mistake, let's do our best to amend it, but, like, not all the time. It's not guaranteed. But still, like, get shit in writing. I, Leno's, promised the I will not ban anyone unlawfully by Alaska. Someone screen cap that. Someone get that in writing. Or screen cap that. Because I can't keep VODs on Twitch anymore because Twitch sucks.
Under normal circumstances, no man would stake his life on gentleman disagreement like that.
Which means that Mr. Asogi must have had a trump card. Something that guaranteed he wouldn't be betrayed. Some kind of weapon.
Havers? The fella couldn't possibly have anything like that.
Do you have a ring in his stomach? But you know that he did, Governor. The Asogi Papers, the name given to the last will and testament of Genshin Asogi.
Ah!
Caden's also really like, I told you not to show anyone those, dude! What the fuck, man? Told you keep the shit
Nobody knows how to
wraps.
keep a secret around here.
Can't trust him for shit. Turns out that Mr. Asogi was hiding his will in his cell at Barclay. Chief Warder Vigil caught him with it one day.
You? You quit, didn't you? You were right. Did I not say to keep that a secret?
Oh man, what a dynamic these two have.
Sir, I'm married.
Can't touch me now. Oh! When Mr. Vigil caught sight of what will through the bars of the convex cell, Mr. Asogi pleaded with the warder.
He's doing a lot of touching for somebody that can't get him now.
Oh, he just went in buckets. Alright, then what's on that paper? A last will and testament. This will
They
is...
couldn't give you a model for this game.
They gave him a screenshot picture and that's it. Unless if it's gonna be like a final reveal later, I don't know. This will is the only weapon I have left now.
A weapon.
Dude, did he like pee on it and use like did he make like invisible ink or something? Cause that would be like the only thing I can think of. The bottom spoke, he didn't know the rule. And after the convict had been killed following the elaborate pretense of the jailbreak, that document mysteriously disappeared, didn't it? Well, yes, all the prison warders searched through the belongings in his cell, but that will was just nowhere to be found. Did you eat it? I know that he wouldn't have been able to, like, regurgitate it, but...
Nope.
As I understand it, an exhaustive search was made for the document, which became known as the Asogi Papers. Governor Caden, I believe you ordered your prison staff to find it at all costs, didn't you?
Aye?
He's like, oh shit, how does he remember all this? Would I be right in saying that you knew the so-called Asogi papers had the potential to make great waves somehow?
Thanks, what the price are you blathering about? The wheel was found, right and proper.
How, though? And where, though?
If I said it where I said it should be.
Oh, but that contradicts what Vigil said, though. They couldn't find it there. But how can that be? Where in his cell? We all searched the place from top to bottom. Oh, I need to stop slapping my hands on this. It's actually very sturdy wood.
Well, you didn't do a proper job, and you wheelie-wally gully.
You can't criticize me now.
I showed it to you for, did I not, you lawyer?
Yes, you did. I have the document here. Like, what do you think? Like, no shit, we have the document. It's written in Japanese and reads the last will and testament of Genshin Asogi. Which means everything is as it should be. Not quite, my lord. You see, there's an undeniable inconsistency here.
What? What inconsistency?
Oh, and this is Kazuma's first time hearing this, too.
Yep.
Mr. Soga described this document as the only weapon he had left, and yet this will contain nothing of significance at all. Nothing that would have given the convict any leverage.
Are you suggesting, my learned friend, that the last will and testament stored at Barclay Prison all these years is actually a fake?
Sorry, I keep doing a weird voice because I have seeds in my mouth.
No, you're good, you're good. As has clearly been demonstrated already, what went on at Barclay Prison stays at Barclay Prison, was far above from board. That last vilification by the defense was an affront to the entire British legal system. Strongheart, I need you to get off your power trip, please. I beg you.
We just heard testimony that the prosecutor was having dealings which included a prison break of one of the most notorious serial killers.
And yet, we're the problem. Well, we know why we're the problem.
Us pointing out that
but...
this is a problem for the prison itself, that the chief of the warden knew about this and was helping the prosecution do this. This is an affront to the entire judiciary system. I agree.
No, unless if, like, Strongheart's coming out from the perspective of, like, how dare you make this accusation? Like, how dare you say that this is, like, something that we did wrong, like, we did nothing wrong type of thing? That's how
They
I'm
did do it wrong. They did a prison break.
This absurd notion of a weapon is something for which we have only the former Chief Warder's word. The man could quite easily be lying, or at the very least, sorely mistaken. What? No, I definitely heard him say that, I swear. I know I keep changing his voice for him like every 5 times, but like, I feel like there's a voice for every single one of his moods.
Clearly, we need to get to the bottom of this. Just like this bottom. We need to know exactly what happened with these so-called Asogi papers.
A waste of time. If the will was fake, where is the real document? Objection. Mr. Vigil was stabbed in the back, shot in the back, for $80? Couldn't remember the full quote from Back to the Future. My apologies. Mr. Vigil was stabbed in the back by the judiciary 10 years ago. He lost everything, very nearly his own life. And now you're going to do it again. You're ready to brand him a liar and turn your back on him without even letting him defend himself? Oh, shit. Clear Barley Prison's hiding something.
It's clear that the jailbreak was masterminded by somebody in the prosecutor's office.
It's clear someone in the negotiations take place. Is your lordship just going to gloss over the fact? Oh, sorry, that happened way too fast.
Irreprehensible facts.
What did you say?
Testify. Hey.
Let them testify again.
Hey.
Trial must go on. The man's voice must be heard. Yeah, that turn was great. It would seem that a vocal few here are utterly blind to the truth. Sir, these are your peers across nations. Like... Okay. Yeah, burn all the bridges while you can, Strongheart. Very well, then. Let the witness testify. Tell the court precisely what you think you saw of the convict's last will and testament. Yes, sir, my lord. As the warder responsible for condemned convicts, I attended to Mr. Asogi and I kept watch over his cell. The night after he was found guilty in court, he was doing something with that will in his cell. We turned the cell inside out looking for it after the execution, but to no avail.
I only found about the Asogi papers where a directive came telling me to impound them.
Oh, so someone else knew about the papers beyond just Asogi and Vigil.
The document was in the folds of the fellow's robe that was left in his cell. A kimono, I think it's called.
I almost said Camino.
In his kimono? That's a lie! We searched every inch of the man's cell. We looked through all his clothes. It can't be true.
Well, you not satisfied with me calling you a liar once, eh? You wee white figure.
Ha! There's nothing you could do about it now. You don't have any hold over me anymore. Ha ha ha. Sir, what is this? What is your tie doing
right now?
What is happening? What? What the fuck is his tie doing?
Hold on a second, there's something that seems to have fallen.
Other than the hold that you like to take on my cravat, of course. Is that what you're going to do, is it? Are you going to give me a good shake again? Or are you too scared? Oh, it's because of this, okay. Little and large, what a double act. We complied with Asogi's will as far as was possible. All of his personal effects were delivered to his family home in Japan. As a courtesy to the homeland of the most notorious killer our country has ever seen.
You were much obliged. I confirm that all my father's belongings arrived safely. Aye, and you can deny the handwritings of the old man, eh? Yes, there's no mistaking that it's my father's brushwork.
Okay, but I wonder if there's pages missing, though.
I'm wondering if there were two papers.
Yeah, if there's two sets of documents, so there's never, like, one was never a fake. It was, like, originally, like, all one document. But, like, given where the page breaks are, it was easy to separate it without it being, like, looking disjoint.
Possibly, it could be unfinished. What if you're right? What if you're right that these are the papers, but there's some way to make it say something different?
Right.
I have no idea how that would work, though.
Little
No
Large
idea.
is a British comedy duo back in the 80s, roughly, so funny reference there. Oh, funny. They did their homework. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, if he somehow, like, had possession of, like, invisible ink, or maybe, like, I don't know. I'm not super familiar with, like, Japanese, like, writing in Japanese, so, like, if like, you were to accept, like, how, like, in English, if you were to, like, bold certain letters, and, like, then those, like, the bolded letters are like, oh, like, there's a secret message in here. If that would be the same for, like, brush strokes within Japanese characters. I don't know. And this last will and testament was the man's last weapon, was it? I think we can safely assume that the convict was merely prattling, knowing that his end was nigh. So, counsel for the defense, your cross-examination, please. Yes, my lord. Are we pressing or presenting?
Press.
Press, okay. Statement 2?
No.
Statement 4?
No.
Statement 5?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Hold it! In Mr. Sogi's kimono?
Aye, the one he brought with him when he was locked up.
Yes. He was permitted to have his personal effects with him during his incarceration, I understand.
That's right. He was granted as much freedom as possible during the few days before his execution.
Indeed, he had a number of items of personal significance, I remember. He was very reluctant to part with them. Some books, that kimono, his sword. His sword?
Kuruma, the famous sword of the Asogi clan. It bears the soul of my family.
Maybe his soul is in here. Oh no, the sword's haunted! Oh no! Okay, what if? What if the other half of it's in here? Somehow. What if it's somehow in the sword? Somehow.
No. I'm more thinking like... Maybe? I don't know. I don't know where you would hide it, or you could... I don't know where you could hide it that you would find it.
Maybe not in the... Maybe, like, in the hilt? Somehow? Like, if the cap is able to come off?
Interesting.
Slide it into the sheath, like in the actual sheath of the thing, not in where the blade goes. Because why would they let him keep a sword in a prison cell?
Some samurai thing. I don't know.
I don't doubt it, but I wasn't really getting at that. Get it being a soul of the clan. Could that man have a more obvious weapon? Maybe the weapon. What if weapon's the key word? Like, this is my last weapon.
I mean, I feel like soul
is the
would have been more
weapon.
appropriate.
Have you some respect for Yasuke?
Respectful silence?
Warders carry firearms at all times, and the inmates have shackles around their ankles. We couldn't have hurt anybody with that thing.
I mean, unless if he's Genji from the popular hero game Overwatch, where he could deflect. Shing, shing, shing. Still, he was allowed a sword, but no writing materials?
Aye. He wrote that before he came to stay with us at Barclay, you see.
Dr. Mikitobo was asked to bring the necessary Japanese writing implements to the prosecutor's office. A Suzuri inkstone, black sumi ink, and some hanshi rice paper, no doubt.
I was present when he wrote it. Sorry to say, but that just looks like a squirming mass of jet black earthworms to me.
Oh man, he's swirling soup again. Think if Genji met Ryo, he'd have a heart attack. How so?
Excuse me.
Scusa. Are you feeling fate, Mr. Vigil? Again. Mr. Vigil, dingle, dangle, dangle.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
The back rooms, the back rooms. Sir, it was Scarlet, sir. What? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to blurt it out like that.
Depression.
Depression sigh. Oh god, oh no, is he gonna have a moment? Is he gonna have a painful flashback? Less swaying and more explaining would be helpful. Dangle, dangle, dangle. Is it something about the testimony we just heard? Have you recalled something of importance? Something of importance, possibly, or possibly not. I'm able to tell which way he's leaning, I'm afraid. My lord, the defense asks that Mr. Vigil be permitted to supplement his testimony with this possibly or not possibly important detail. Permission granted. Go ahead, Mr. Vigil. Yes, it was Scarlet. As I remember it, the document was written in scarlet ink, but perhaps I'm mistaken. Well, Ninja made partly of metal bits with glowing parts. Rio would wonder what in the world happened. Oh, that is true. That is very true. Are we supposed to present something here?
We're supposed to present something on the new statement, yeah.
Oh, I read ahead. No.
How could you?
I was trying to understand why presenting a certain thing, and I fucking found my answer, I guess.
Well, what's the thing I'm supposed to present now?
You're supposed to present Clint's autopsy report.
Autopsy professor Van Button Simon John Enforcement carried out procedure. Though Mikatoba actually penned the report. Examine. Scarlet ink stains. Oh. Oh. Recent scarlet ink stains visible on the little and ring finger of the right hand, but no document and corresponding ink was found. Oh. Oh. Interesting. And we're supposed to present, right?
In the new statement, present
Okay.
Clint's autopsy report.
Can you press 6 first? No. Sorry, I'm not, the only backseating that is allowed is by Sarah telling me what to do from the guide. That is the only backseating that is allowed. Please respect that, thank you.
Objection.
Scarlet coloring writing is what you said you thought you saw, Mr. Vigil. And I believe that's exactly what you did see. What?
Evidence again. There's no evidence to say that.
I am keeping an eye on the time, by the way. Have a look at this report.
That's my brother's autopsy report.
Yes, and there's something in here that bothered me since I first read it. It states that scarlet-colored ink stains were noted on the fingers of the victim's right hand. Look at this graph!
Yes, so it does.
Is it scarlet ink? Now, I'm not familiar with the habits of the British aristocracy, I freely admit. I would hazard a guess that they don't go all around with ink stains on their fingertips, do they?
Your wit is not appreciated.
Fonzie, we need some fucking levity, alright?
My brother was a well-bred and fastidious man.
That's a phrase. Well-bred?
Well-bred, you say?
Well-bred? Okay. Sure. Sure, Fonzie, whatever you say, buddy.
Should the ink have sullied his fingerprints, he would have cleaned them immediately.
What is your point, Council? My point is this. Whatever Lord Clon Von Zeeks was writing in that unusually colored ink, it must have directly before his death, because he died before he had the opportunity to clean his hand. What? Is Von Zeeks also well-bred, asking for us?
Remember, something troubled me at the time. At the scene, the lid of my brother's inkwell was open. But Clint was punctilious? How do you say that?
Punctilious?
Punctilious about such things. It seemed unusual. I couldn't say that for the life of me, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
And no document penned in the color of the ink that was in the inkwell was ever found. So the document had disappeared. Are you suggesting the document my father had in his hand that night in Excel was
The same document that Lord Clon Von Zeeks was writing moments before his death.
Then it was.
If Mr. Vigil's testimony is to be believed, it can only mean that, yes, Mr. Vigil. Sir? When you spotted Mr. Asogi with the document in his cell, his precious words were as follows, were they not? Alright then, but what's on that paper? A last will and testament. This will is the only weapon I have left now.
A last will and testament. Ah!
If the conversation really did go as Mr. Vigil says, then what we now know completely changes the meaning of what Mr. Asogi said.
You really think?
Mr. Vigil did indeed see the convict with a will, but it wasn't that of Genshin Asogi. It was the last will and testament of Lord Clint Von Zeeks. And that's probably a good place to stop for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah! Not so much of a cliffhanger, but still a very interesting thing to uncover.
Knowledge I wish I didn't know.
Oh, so you've read further ahead.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out how it connected to the presenting thing.
Well, like, the ink stains make sense because if Clint was the one who penned the letter, I mean, I don't know, and again, I know you can't say anything because you've read ahead, but I wonder if they made some sort of deal or some shit, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see next week. We shall see. That is for sure. Your save again for good measure. Let's hope you forget by Friday, Sarah.
Yeah, probably not, unfortunately.
We shall see. But good place to stop. We probably have at least 2 more streams.
Yeah.
Depending on how long, and depending on how much we yap, too.
Also true. Probably 2. I would. Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. It's hard, the reason it's hard for me to say is because I can see what we need to do.
You see what's coming, but you can't actually determine how much dialogue is in between each action.
Like goddamn, like those great deductions were so much longer than I thought they would be at some points. Like just because of how much dialogue happens between them, it's just
right.
Oh my god.
Well, sir, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you lending your voice for
That's no
us.
problem. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to provide voices and go through this great game. So, I
Yeah.
wish you all the best, and I guess I'll see you guys Friday.
Yeah, just we'll keep an. I'll probably message you tomorrow or something to confirm,
Okay.
just to make sure.
Yeah. Goodbye.
All right, bye, Sarah. Have a good night. All right. Next time on Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, will Von Zeke smash another wine glass? Will Vigil finally faint? Will we find out if Ryu left indents in the bar? Tune in next time. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's sad it's coming to an end, but like I'm so glad it's gonna be over. I need to play another game. I need to play a longer game. I'm hoping we get one last leggy. I hope so too. I hope so as well. Alright, isn't this series like over a year in streaming? Definitely longer than a year. We're on part, what, 59? 60 at this point? That's like over 100 hours at this, maybe 150, 100 something hours. This is definitely a long time coming. We've been streaming on and off this game for about 4 years. So it's been a hot minute. Yeah. I'm ready to play another game. Because, like, I don't like playing longer, meatier games on weekdays just because usually I have a shorter streaming time. So I like playing those on weekends. But, like, well, now that Sarah's not going to be working after the next couple days, like, we could probably, like, shift our days around. But I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait on streaming another game until after. I didn't even realize so much time has passed since the first episode, right? It's been so fucking long. Yeah, but we're having fun. Like, it's gonna be sad when it's over, but it's definitely a good game, good experience. I'm glad we played it, for sure. Let's see. There's so many people I want to raid over to, but there's so many people playing Resident Evil 9, and I know there's people in chat who are playing Resident Evil 9, so they don't want spoilers for Resident Evil 9. So, okay. Okay. We're gonna raid on over to Case Also Streams, who is playing special events. I think they're doing they're doing GeoGuessr. They're celebrating their affiliate anniversary. 6 years affiliate, which is very exciting. So if you like what she's up to, drop a follow on her channel. I am sure she will appreciate it. Make sure I'm spelling the name correctly. Yes, I did spell the name correctly. It also depends on how you're feeling. Bad day means stream might get postponed. Either way, happy and sad boy hours. Right, exactly. So probably maybe by the end of March. End of March, we will probably be done with this game. We can move on to something else. All right, we're going to raid on over as she's doing GeoGuessr. So again, affiliate anniversary. So go wish her all of the happy affiliate-ness of everything. And stick around if you're able to. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone. And as a reminder of the upcoming stream schedule, we'll be live on Monday for more Oral Ignorance's Strength. Tuesday we'll be trying out Hollow Knight. And then Friday, no Saturday stream because I'll be at a Love and Deep Space event all day. Friday will then be Great Ace Attorney, unless if Sarah is unable to. So with that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone, and I will see you all on Monday. So have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you all then. My name is Erin Gray, Core Twitch streamer, signing off.